super persuasive.
I'm a big sneak guy. If you guys remember, I nat 20'd that, sneaking. All right, listen, I surprised those guys really.
I mean, I've got different ways of persuading people, I suppose.
yes, we have different ways.
He has ways of making you talk. Alright, so first of all, I have a new party order thing. So I don't have to guess where you guys are. I can just copy paste the... Oh, it's going to be a pain. I want to move it. I don't like where it is currently. Let's move it over here. So yeah, go ahead and put yourselves in the order you want to be in, from front to back. And then
when we're like walking as a group?
Yes, and then I can just copy paste it into the situation.
I just go and put myself in the center. And that's what Malcolm would do, just like front and center.
I suppose that would be...
Yeah, I'll probably have to edit it a bit for, depending on the area you're in, but if you want to spread out...
A very front-heavy group.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have pretty tanky... You have a pretty tanky group, so... Alright. Well...
We just have to surround Glenn so nothing can get to him.
Yeah. Protect the squishy. Alright, well... Did I start the stream? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, like I said, we'll hopefully see Glenn in a bit, but if not, we'll just push on. Malin, it would be your turn for Scribe. With Chomsky on Quartermaster for the second week, and Chomsky as the previous Scribe. So can you give us a rundown of last time, Chomsky?
Yeah, we were in a battle, and we fought really hard. And a bunch of us went down, but we eventually sent everybody else running. There's alarms going off, and we're starting to move the three carts or caravan covered wagon things that we stole. Yeah, but it was a epic battle.
Alright, so some of the dwarves had fled, and you were leading the carriages away. And that is pretty much where we left off. So, it is currently the 12th of spring at 1 p.m. according to my calendar thing here. I guess 101 because the battle took 1 minute. So, you are leading these creatures through the streets as alarms are sounding, and a bunch of the citizens are just kind of running away. They don't want any part of this.
That last dwarf, did I bite his head off? That's a very important detail that I need to ask.
I don't remember. Did you?
Well, I said, like, the guy was like, I'm not afraid of you, you're gonna be in trouble. I'm like, oh, really? That's what you're gonna tell me? Those are your last words? And then I was gonna bite his head off, but we cut the session off.
Oh, did you? I thought you killed him.
That's what I'm asking.
I don't think you can bite people's heads off. Your mouth isn't big enough.
But he's a robot dog.
Wait, is he?
Huge, like, monstrous
Angry
wolf.
robot dog.
Oh, I thought you had a humanoid face.
No, I like.
Well, and he's in his werewolf form.
Yeah, I am like.
It's a complicated character there.
Yeah.
It's like does your stone body change form?
It's like you've watched Transformers, right? It's like, I basically transform a bit, and then.
So it's like there a stone wolf head in your chest that like turns upward, and your other head goes into your chest.
No. I'm just like
More
we're
than
practically
meets the
speaking,
eye.
I'm still part human.
Do you go,
You've had the toys before. You understand.
and then a little laser gun pops out, and you go, pew, 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 pew. This is interesting. I didn't know. I didn't know this much about the character. All right. Sure. I think you rolled a crit on your last attack anyway, so we'll say you like bit into him. I don't know if you bit his head off. I mean, I guess. How strong are you?
Well, let's see.
That'd be like ridiculous. Like that happens in the movies, but honestly, like to actually fatality someone like that would take so much strength.
Yeah, I mean, I have 4 strength and advantage because I transformed. But
Plus 4.
That's enough.
We'll just say you crushed his head pretty good. You splattered him. Arr, arr, arr.
There, I'm satisfied with that. We can
Like,
keep going.
what is it? Five Nights at Freddy Robot Crunch? Arr, 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 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he's very dead. Alright, so you are escaping through the streets as these alarms are sounding. The spiders are moving quickly as you are moving with them. Check something. Okay.
Would I be at full health, or was I was involved in that combat?
In the background, I'll say you're at about half health. Because everyone took kind of a beating that fight.
Okay.
Even Carl.
Even Carl. Carl! Alright. So...
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this combat ended, so let me clear your stuff. Oh, of course, all my macros just broke. Hang on. Thanks, Roll20. Reset my API scripts.
After last session, this is a funny thing I have to say. After the last session, you know how like in like after football or like basketball games, like if someone had like a really good performance, they usually get drug tested after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Lou actually decided
to show up with.
Lou actually decided to take a look at the character sheet. He was like, "All right, we're gonna have to take a look at this."
I knew that that class was broken. It was my fault but it's fine. It's not too bad. It's not broken. The whatever that class is, the stupid Matt Mercer class.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but it's fine.
Well, funny enough, when you were looking over, you were like, "Actually, you're missing some health, and you have one more point to use."
some of the stuff was a little low for the stats.
So I've been holding back on you guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to do better.
You should be sorry. I'll forgive you this time.
All right. If you ever need me to take a bullet or anything, just let me know. I'll go jump in front of it.
Man, if there were bullets in this land, Chomsky would be carrying a revolver, but...
Or a fireball. You know, the fireball was also pretty good.
Shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Shotgun Chomsky.
I feel like that's Chomsky's, yeah.
Alright, sorry, here we go. And I can use my new copy-paste thing. Nice. Curious if it works. It does. If I turn it... Oh, it turns all the tokens. It's less than ideal. Alright, well, this will work. So you're coming down the street, and actually, while you're moving through the street with the carriages, is anyone doing anything?
I mean, can we start opening... There's only 2 characters, and we're split in half, so, like, let's start opening the boxes and, like, throwing stuff into the bag holding.
As we're running.
Well, we're on the
Or-
carriages, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's carriages with spiders attached to them that's pulling them. So you guys basically grab the.
Healing potions? Anybody need healing potions?
I mean, and we emptied our bags of holding
It's way
for
too
just that
relaxing.
reason. Like,
Hang on.
Yeah.
putting stuff in makes
Okay.
sense.
I guess I would cast. Well, friend, should I use my magic to find the important magical item?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Then, rather than ritually casting, I'm just gonna straight up cast detect magic.
All right. So
Anyone
you.
driving the spiders? I'm sorry.
I assume a couple of you are actually, using the reins to lead the spiders down the street.
I feel like Slog's
Yes.
most skilled at that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too hard. They are trained, so you don't have to make any checks. But yeah, I assume someone in the group, a couple of you are doing
Yeah, I
that.
would totally do that.
Are you using a spell slot to cast detect magic, or are
Yeah,
you trying
yeah.
to? Okay.
I use the. Yeah.
So
Okay.
in the carriage, in each carriage there are 2 large crates. If you cast detect magic, I'll say you're in the first one. You would see there's definitely something magical in both of the crates. You'd see a really strong aura.
I will bring out a crowbar and start crowbarring.
Yeah.
All
Can I
right.
just
I will pass that to the party. Yeah, and maybe there's no traps on the locks or nothing.
I mean, you don't see anything. Just looks like a crate. There's no tripwires or runes or anything that looks like it's going to blow up. I mean, you can make an active perception if you want.
Oh,
You haven't
Stick my hand
sensed
up there,
anything with
Bo.
your passive yet.
wait 1 second, Arapel. Let me look.
Very well.
You actually do think, as you look closer, that these might be rigged to explode with magical energy.
I will pass that along.
Good thing I didn't go ham on this.
Yeah.
So
You think you can dispel the effect
Cool.
with a dispel magic,
Say
but
less, man.
it would be 1 dispel magic per crate.
Cool. So first one.
All right. Yeah, you would successfully dispel the magical trap with your 3rd level spell using one of your 3rd level slots. And you think it should be safe to open this first one now.
Cool. I'll let the party know. Do you want me to unlock it, or should somebody
Maybe
else?
let's switch places. I'm gonna rip the safe one. I will rip the safe one open, and you dispel the unsafe one.
Why don't you just unlock it with tools?
I'm gonna rip it open.
Different strokes. Different strokes.
I mean, yeah, it's a crate. It doesn't look like it. I mean, it would be hard for a normal person. It's probably about a DC 15 strength check. Or you could just use a crowbar, which would be
I'm gonna use
advantage.
my all-purpose tool.
I have advantage on
Open it
strength.
up.
I'm gonna. Okay,
He's
never mind.
got it.
God damn it.
He rolled a 33.
Wait, what are you doing with your all-purpose tool?
These tools to unlock it and open it.
It's a crate. There's
Oh.
no lock.
Oh, just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Now
Okay.
can I rip it open?
Yeah, it's just it's not locked. It's
I
just a
guess
crate.
So sad.
Strength check or.
Yeah, DC 15.
All right, I have advantage to this.
Wait,
course.
why do you have advantage?
I thought we talked about this last time.
No, the
Can't
athletics.
remember.
I don't have advantage. Strength checks and strength saves, I do have advantage on
Okay.
From what?
from the transformation.
Oh, that's
Like
gone
being a
already.
dog
That was
person.
only a minute, right?
Oh, it's been no. The transformation's an hour.
Oh, okay. So silly. All right, sure. Strength check 22. Yeah, you rip it open. Inside there is a bunch of black powder.
It's a dud. Are you serious? Oh my god! I'm just gonna like. Is there anything? I'm like digging like with my paws through the box. It's like, is there anything
Do I
here,
know?
please?
Sorry,
Is it the
Marion, what
powder
are you
that's
saying? Yeah.
magic?
Yes, the powder is giving off a magical aura.
It's just sand, guys. What are we supposed to do with this crap?
How heavy is the crate?
I mean, it's a crate full of basically blackish sand, so it's very heavy.
Right, but like if Arapel
More
kind
or
of
less.
tests the weight of the crate, like how much does
I don't know. How much would a crate of sand weigh? It's probably close to 800 pounds each.
100? Holy
Yeah.
wow!
I mean, sand's heavy. That's why sandbags are so heavy, and this is like a huge crate of it.
Dry sand is medium.
I don't know. However heavy a big crate of sand would be.
I have to ask for the weight because we have to keep track of the bag of holdings.
Yeah.
It's not. It's. I mean,
Yeah,
unless this is like some like I don't know spice or like drugs from Star Wars. I don't know how much value is in this thing.
This
Well, if it's not a magical aura, it might be important.
I just
Yeah.
you see me just start digging through this. I'm like, is that it? Are you serious? I'm like really mad.
Well, that's why I asked.
Are you
whether
dumping it a
it's-
bunch? Are you dumping a bunch of it out into the wagon, or are you carefully digging into it?
Like I wouldn't say I'm like carefully digging, but I'm like trying to shove my hands in there, and I'm being very sloppy about this.
Yeah, that's why I immediately asked Chomsky if the sand itself was giving off the aura, and so I would stop. I would stop you from digging too ferociously.
Like,
So, Arapel asks you to wait a moment. I don't know if you're actually going to listen, but
I'm like, it's just sand. We're going to build a sandcastle while we're running away.
Okay, according to Google, dry sand is around 100 to 130 pounds per cubic foot.
all right. So this would be about, I don't know, It's about 3 feet high. The crate's about 3 feet high and probably about 5 feet long. So what is that?
Okay.
15 cubic feet.
Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of sand. And actually, when you touch it, it's more like a powder than a sand.
This must be important. Go ahead and Chomsky, can you work on the next crate? Let's
You know what? I will give you an Arcana check, DC 30, to know something about this.
I don't think that I can make that.
Well, I'm going to use my
It's
inspiration.
extremely obscure that you might know something about this.
Nope.
You have no idea. I mean, there are a bunch of things it could be, but like it doesn't look like components or essence. Doesn't look like anything you've ever seen. It's actually a little bit intriguing what this magical black powder is.
It's a
Let's
drug.
see if
Is it
the
going to
other
give me
crates are the
enhanced?
same thing.
Just start snorting it.
Yeah,
Well,
can I try snorting it actually?
I was gonna start scooping it, like take my bag of take one of the bags of holding and just like scoop it into the sand and just keep scooping it in until the bag of holding had enough.
Well, you can, I guess.
I'm waiting until Chomsky is able to assess the other crates first.
Cool. The other crate has I'll dispel magic on the other crate.
So I'll say Uslag is driving the first carriage.
Yes.
Who's driving the second one? Just so I kind of know where everyone's position is.
Raldo. We see Raldo's driving in.
Raldo? Alright, Raldo, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
my man.
Raldo
He's a magic
and
guy.
Chomsky will be in the second
Right.
one.
Oh, I think Chomsky would have to be in the first one because you used detect magic,
Cool,
didn't
sounds
you?
great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds great.
I'll say Raldo is just driving the second one. Are you doing anything else during this drive?
I dispelled magic on the second one.
Okay. You popping that open as well?
Have at it.
Can I, or like, can I jump
Arapel.
between them, or I think Arapel needs to.
Well, there's two of these crates per carriage.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So there's 4
sweet.
crates total.
I guess we should have
Yeah.
clarified who was on what wagon from the start.
Well, I assume I'm gonna be the one with Chomsky because I already opened the crate. So
All right, then maybe I'm on the one with Raldo. in that case, I have 2 third-level spell slots. I can start spelling as well.
All right, is that what you're doing?
Are there 2 crates on my wagon as well?
Yeah, each crate has, or each wagon has 2 crates.
And
From what you remember, you were you're not sure. I don't think they told you what you were supposed to do with this. Actually, just that you were supposed to steal it.
Yeah.
So yeah, where is the group heading right now? Where are you trying to get to?
someplace where we can, I don't know,
I was
hide the loot.
yeah. I mean, I was thinking of like trying to use survival to
Find
get into the
To the
tunnels and like
sewers, yeah.
yeah.
So
Not,
there is a sewer tunnel entrance big enough to do this. You'd have to get to Corbin Park though.
Where is
yeah,
that?
we could do that. I was thinking maybe more like in the actual terrain, and if there's any like cave tunnels or anything, probably not.
No, not in the city proper. If you want to get to the tunnels, there are only certain entrances to get you below into the old sewers. The only one you know of for certain would be in Corbin Park, which would be to your east, over here.
I mean, yeah, let's head there.
Back to your concert ground. All right.
It all comes back to the park.
That
Everything.
that one giant that is hunting us is probably. Never mind.
Where is he?
Seems like he could just appear wherever he wants.
I would be pretty big brain, but right now I'm a little too upset with the sand. What would happen if I snort a line? Accidentally, let's just say, I was going through it and I'm like, I'm like, breathing heavily, and then, I accidentally.
Yeah, he probably would inhale some by accident.
I'm like going through like, and then I breathe some in, and what happens?
So the powder isn't that, what's the word for it? Like, it doesn't become like a cloud that easily, even if you're kind of pushing it around. Like, it's heavier than like a really, like, I don't know what the word for it is, like less dense. It's somewhat dense of a powder, so it's not making a cloud or anything. You would have to actually snort it if you want to snort it. Yeah,
I have to
Now's
think
not
of that
the
one.
time.
I'll think about that one. We'll come back to it if things get desperate.
How deep into this crate through the powder are you digging?
All the way.
It's
I'm
all right, so about 3 feet in. So you're just shooting this powder everywhere as you dig deeper. Like, you're not even trying to keep it in the crate. And you some time is passing.
So, are Hohenheim or Glenn on the wagon with me? And if so, do either of them have detect magic?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Hohenheim, I'm going to say, does not right now. And Glenn...
Are bards ritual casters? I'm not sure.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think so.
Is my detect magic still up?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to still
go to the second crate.
You could see from here that, yes, it looks like you're getting auras from those 2 crates as well. If you pop open the second crate, you would find the same thing. It looks like another crate filled with this strange black powder.
Cool. Well, do we have any friends? I mean, yeah, sounds like.
Alright, can you remind me who's on the first crate, or first carriage?
Uslog's driving.
Yeah, Uslog, Malik, or Malin, and who else?
Chomsky
I've been asking.
would have hopped onto Carl and gone to the second caravan.
Alright, so Chomsky is on the second one. I'll say Arapel's on the first one with Malin.
Okay.
I guess Chomsky did like a quick jump over to the second one. It's not like you guys are going like 50 miles an hour, right? It's just a carriage. So
I have no idea what I've been doing this whole time because we keep changing where Arapel is.
Oh, where does Arapel want to be?
Well, once you said that Malin and Chomsky and Uslog were in the front, then I said, okay, well then I guess Arapel would be in the back one with Raldo.
All right, she's in the back one with Raldo.
And
There
you
we go.
said that I'm in the front one. So I have Dispel Magic, and I would be helping, but I'm not sure which one I'm in and who else is already doing stuff with the crates in the one I'm in.
You are in the second one now.
Okay, well then I would have
You've been there the whole
doing
time.
what Chomsky's been doing, except on the ones back there.
All right, so you would find the same thing in these crates.
Okay.
2 crates filled with a blackish powder. Chomsky comes jumping over, and you see that Arapel has already opened the crates.
Cool.
So, as you are driving Uslog, you have a turn up ahead that you're coming towards. But as you are approaching, you hear very large footsteps, like a rumbling.
Ahead of us.
Yeah. Here, I'll
Could we have been looking for like a door to a chop shop along the way or something?
chop shop. There's no chop shop. So yeah, you're coming down the street here, and up ahead. Can you all see?
Yes.
Okay. Give me initiative rolls.
So confused.
So, several very large creatures, which you recognize to be giants, come running down the street.
Oh no.
What in the hell?
I don't think you've seen giants like these before.
have
They
not.
are very large and have what looks like some kind of ignin or ignis armor with a bunch of molten like lava on it.
Oh, yeah.
They turn the corner and basically roar as they begin to rush towards you. You're on the carriages. I don't have the carriages marked there, but yeah, what do you want to do? Let's see who goes first. Oh wait, I gotta. Damn it!
How fast do these carriages go?
Sorry, you guys are all gonna have to re-roll. I didn't clear it from last time.
It was clear though.
I saw a
Oh,
spy
yeah, yeah.
master on there, so
Hey.
Bummer.
yeah.
Hey, same roll.
But I get to re-roll them as well, so that's good.
Oh, they're slow.
And does anyone want to play Boulder Bottom? Because you probably should have him. This might be tough with just the 4 of you.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I could play him again if nobody else wants to, but if somebody else wants to pew pew.
Are we changing our initiative back to the one we rolled the first time?
No, just do a clean re-roll.
Right.
I re-rolled.
Going last.
I re-rolled all of them, so.
Yeah, that's gonna make a big difference though. Like going after all of these guys instead of before them.
This is
Alright, go ahead. You can take Raldo, Chomsky. You get your llama and Raldo.
He's an alpaca.
Oh yeah, your alpaca. Sorry. My bad. Go ahead and give a initiative roll. If you click on him, there should be an init button on the top of the screen. Make it a little easier.
Thank you. Where is his open? Oh, right in front of me.
Alright, so the first to act as these guys come roaring around the corner here. Malin, what do you want to do?
do I need to transform again? Or
If you
how long?
said it lasts an hour, then you should still be transformed.
Okay.
Love that. You get an hour-long rage. That's amazing. Completely balanced. Good work, Matt Mercer.
How do I switch the token? I can't. Oh no, right, I got it. Okay, so okay, you know what? Screw it at this point. I'm gonna cast haste first off. Definitely need to.
All right, so you re-up haste.
We're not turning around, right, guys? Or okay, I'm gonna. All right, haste is re-upped. You know what? Screw it. At this point, this magic powder better be worth something. I'm gonna snort a line.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 19.
God damn it. Okay, let's do this. Right on the money.
Alright, so you make it. You're immune to poison, right?
Warforged are
Resistant?
Yeah, resistant.
Alright, so you feel yourself starting to turn to stone. Whatever this stuff is messing with your ability to move. Your speed is now halved.
Okay,
As your joints are starting to lock up. You don't actually turn to stone, luckily, but you don't think you should have done that.
Should not have done that. Should not have done that.
Okay, well, this guy's at 60 feet within me.
Luckily, you are hasted, so that puts you back to normal.
Just have it.
It's like an old man trying to run. You just hear a bunch of crinking and as your joints are locking up.
Can I does lay on hands work on this condition? Like, just to cure it, or
I don't think so. This might require time. Well, do you have medicine?
And I'm not proficient in medicine.
Alright, so yeah, you're unsure. You're not sure what would cure this off the top of your head.
I mean, can I try to go and do like 5 lay on hands on myself?
You could attempt it. That would be your action, though. If you're gonna haste, you had already used your action, right?
Right. Is lay on hands an action?
It is, yes.
Oh, it's a bonus.
But then you would still have your hasted action, right?
When
You can't use that for lay on hands, though. The hasted one, it's like very specific. It's like, I think, an extra attack and a couple other things.
Wait, I'm confused. If I go and do the lay on hands on myself, am I not using up my only action left?
The hasted action cannot be lay on hands. If you look at the hasted action, it's very specific what you can do with it. Unless
so I can't even use lay on hands. Is what you're saying?
Not this turn, because you're already hasted.
Oh, okay. All right.
You could try next turn, though. Or you could ask, like, one of the people, like, hey, what's wrong with me? Because there's, like, black shit now coming out of your nose.
Okay, I'm going to take the dodge action and stay here.
Alright, so you are hasted, dodging, remaining here for the time being. The fire giant, along with his friends, comes rushing around the corner. Let me remind myself what these guys can do. Alright. So he's gonna go 10, 20 difficult terrain squeeze, 25, 30. Seeing Uslav driving the cart, you see his hands start glowing with flames, and he is going to fire fiery bolts at you.
Oh, God.
Ooh, 24 will strike, a direct hit.
Yep. And I can't resist it.
24 fire and a wisdom save.
Oh my God. Nice.
Alright, so you make it luckily. You are at advantage.
Am I?
It's well, you rolled with advantage. It's a fear effect. I don't know if that has any bearing.
I just always have it automatically. That's just how it rolls, and
Well, you can set it to roll 2 numbers, but if you set it to advantage, it'll highlight the higher one, which is what it's doing. But yeah, so we'll say you fail and do become frightened. He's going to throw a second one. 10 would not be enough, though, and it would strike the side of your carriage, blowing a piece off the seat. That's it for him. The one behind him rushes forward, sees you. It's going to move up to the guy so he doesn't get cover from him, and he's going to hurl 2 shots at you as well. Oh, that's not good.
God.
43.
Okay.
Alright,
Uslog's
Uslog is...
You say that like it's okay.
No, it's definitely
Oh,
not.
And the second one will miss you. Uslog.
Well, I'm frightened. I'm driving the carriage. How fast does this thing go?
So you can move the carriage, I'll say 60 feet per move, although I don't think you want to keep driving towards him because you're frightened of him.
No. Can I turn the carriage around and go this way?
You're going to try to retreat?
Well, she has to, right? That's all she can do.
Or she could jump off the carriage and, I don't know, do other stuff. But
Oh.
if you want to try to retreat with the carriage, it's fine. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to fight these or not.
I
So
mean,
you want to try to flee?
yeah, with the carriage.
Alright, so Uslog's like, fuck this shit, and like, pulls the spider sideways, spider's like, spins
On the
the carriage around. Actually, it's very impressive how quickly these spiders can change directions compared to like a horse. And you said 60 feet?
Yeah, as far as it'll go.
Alright, so that's one move. You move 60 feet to here. And
And am I out of sight of them?
yes, at this point you're out of sight of the one that you're afraid of. Alright, so that's it for you, right?
Yes.
Alright, Raldo.
Shit.
Raldo's like, we going?
Nope. We are not. So is Raldo on the carriage? I assume.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah, he's driving. So he's in the front here, and basically the 3 of you were in the thing behind it.
So
he's
can
like
follow
here,
Uslog's
basically.
lead.
Yeah, that's why I yelled like, are we going? Are we leaving?
Cool. Yeah. No, he's running.
Alright, so he also pulls the spiders turning this way. You guys would follow.
Could Uslog have used an action at all during that time, or just move?
Yeah, what do you want to do for your action?
She would drink a greater healing potion.
Alright, go ahead and roll it. So as you're driving, like holding your 3rd-degree burns on your shoulder, like, ugh, take out a potion and drink that.
It's 44, right?
Yeah. Plus
No.
4, so 12.
Yeah.
So you feel a little bit better. What about Raldo? Is he doing anything for his action?
I guess he'll dodge.
Alright, he's being cautious, trick driving and dodging. Gnome,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'll pull a greater healing potion out and hand it to Carl. And bonus action, tell Carl to run this over to Uslog.
Alright, Carl's jumping ship to the other ship. Give me a, I'll say athletics, DC 10. Oh yeah, so Carl leaps over to the other carriage with a potion in his mouth. Uslog, you can grab it as a reaction if you want to use your reaction.
Sure.
Alright, so you grab it from him, spending your reaction. That's it for Carl.
Yeah, and I'll dodge.
And you're dodging. The fire giant, this one's gonna move up this way. He's armored, so he's not all that fast. He is gonna fire at Malin, who does have some cover from the... Actually, no, he's gonna shoot the carriage. Never mind. So...
Really?
firing at the back of the carriage. both of them hit. Oh wait, that's the wrong attack. Sorry, bolt. Yep, both of those would strike the carriage, doing 45, and the carriage is still okay. Luckily, it's an object, so it's resistant to fire. Arapel.
Wow.
Just a bunch of scorch marks on it.
Which carriage?
That was this one, the one that Uslog's driving.
And that was not a spell, right? That was just a class ability or something?
Yeah, it seems they can channel fire and blast it like a warlock.
Right. I'm too far away from that. Too far away from that. No, I don't think there's anything I can do. Well, first off, I am proficient in medicine. Do I know what's going on with Malin?
You can bonus action medicine him. Go ahead.
Seems to be suffering from a drug overdose. Who'd have thought that?
Malin's first experience with a drug addiction is not good. But yeah, go ahead, give me a medicine check. So interesting. Whatever this powder is, it almost seems to be kind of melding with his stone form. You've never seen something happen with powder like this without some kind of like fire or do you have what's it called, alchemy? By chance? Do you have alchemy?
Alchemy, no.
Okay, so yeah, you've never really seen something happen like this with a powder, but it almost seems like it's melding with him, which is making his joints not operate very well. You're guessing some sort of restoration spell might fix it, otherwise he might just have to wait.
Alright, well, I think the only thing that I can do is, put down a hypnotic pattern right here.
Do you say that?
No.
Alright, so if you say that out loud, a alchemy check, DC 15, might tell you something.
If I say what out loud?
What I just told you, that's why I asked if you're saying it.
Oh. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I would say that I see it melding with his skin. I didn't realize that I'd gotten any.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, it would be an alchemy check. No. Do you have alchemy tools?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead, give me an alchemy check. That's right, you're an artificer, you know everything.
Only tool-wise.
Alright, so observing this, well, when Arapel has this realization, you're like, huh, and you kind of look closer. Give me... Yeah, this is not something you've ever seen a powder do without, again, some kind of chemical, process like fire causing the reaction. This is really, really weird. Give me an intelligence check. DC 15. Oh. As you think for a moment, the substance that's forming on Malin, kind of reminds you of a substance you encountered long ago, something called Blackstone.
Oh.
Which is supposed to be an extremely rare substance that's almost indestructible. But you've never seen it in powdered form, if this is what it is. If that is what it is, it's an invaluable powder, because no one knows how to make Blackstone anymore. as he's like just snorting a bunch of it, and it's all over the bottom of the carriage now, like flying out the window and falling through the cracks.
It's just saying.
I'll pass that along.
Okay, so you kind of
Right.
give a quick thing of knowledge to everyone. You like yell about what you were recognizing. All right, so that was it for Arapel, right? Or were you doing something else?
That was nothing but a bonus action and a lot of checks from me.
All right.
Yeah.
So what else do you want to do?
So bad.
I'm gonna put down a hypnotic pattern at
Alright.
the extreme far point that I can, which would be about here.
Nice.
All right. So you kind of step to the back of the wagon and begin chanting.
So this would be like the top part of the square, basically, and it goes 30 feet down.
All right. So that would get.
And I'm using a scroll for that.
I think that would get the first 3 of them, but let me double check. So you said 30, and then 30 feet down. Okay, so kind of like that, right?
I was gonna do it like 5 feet to the right, but yeah, like that I can only see the top 2. I'm just hoping to maybe get a third.
All right. So they get a, what is it, wisdom save?
It's a wisdom or charisma. Hang on a second, because I just looked at all my I was looking through so many different things to figure out what to do here.
Yeah, it looks like a wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. Okay, so they're probably good at that. But
All right. So
I
you.
really wanted to do something else, but I got out of range when we turned the wagon around.
Now, is this a free one, or is this like one of your spells?
It's a scroll.
Oh, right, scroll. All right, so the first guy fails as the spell goes off and becomes charmed. Just suddenly stopping and kind of staring off into the distance. Second guy, wisdom save. Oh, he would make it, so he is resistant. And the third guy... Oh, he would make it too. Wow, good roll. So the first guy stops and just kind of stands there. The other guy yells something at him in Giant, annoyed. Alright, anything else, Arapel?
No, that's it. Maybe that'll take 2 actions, one from the one that's charmed and another from the one that wakes him up.
Alright, so this guy moves 30... And then 30, so he dashes. He can't shoot this turn. This guy is going to... He can only move up to here because there are guys in the way, so he can't fire either. This one as well is rushing this way. To about there. And new round, Malin. So yeah, they're coming down the street after you. But luckily, you're still in the lead.
Yeah, I'm definitely loopy. And this is a little unexpected, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the back of the car, just like wave a little bit. We're gonna actually, Usopp probably needs some healing, right?
Yeah, she's looking pretty burned as she's trying to not fall unconscious while she's driving from all the pain she's in.
I give her like a little pat on the back and give her a 10 lay on hands.
Alright, so
The pat on the back.
feel, yeah,
But I do feel better.
sunburn. It's like big stone hand on your sunburn, Pat. Like, yeah, okay,
Wakes me up.
felt a little better. Thanks.
I
Alright.
say something in like half abyssal, half like draconic. Like you don't understand what I'm saying.
How much did I get?
10.
10.
Alright, so you have haste. What else? Anything else?
Well, we're running, so I'm at the back of the car. And I'm just doing like jumping jacks and taking the dodge action.
Hop. Alright. You're pretty heavy. You gotta be careful about jumping jacks in a wooden carriage.
Matt, me, bro.
Alright, this guy rushes up to here and he is firing at the cart again. So he hits with the one, the other one completely misses. 17 fire, carriage is still doing okay. This guy back here, 30, He's gonna fire at the carriage as well. Wow, these rolls. So that will 12. I think that does still hit. The carriage isn't armored, it just has a lot of hit points. Take another 24, which is reduced. Carriage is still looking okay. Uslog.
Okay, I guess.
It's definitely damaged, but it's not like at half health yet.
Okay. I will continue to drive the spiders forward, I suppose.
Mush! 60 feet.
Yeah, can I figure out how to navigate to see how fast we can get out of, what's the like quickest way to get out of here?
You probably,
the,
well, you
on
want to
the
go
park.
east, but yeah, if you leave the area,
Yeah.
you just can go around. It'll just take longer. I assume you want to, first thing you want to do is get away from these giants, I assume.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright,
So
so
this is as far as I
Raldo.
can get anyway, so I'll decide next time.
Yeah.
I'll dodge.
Alright, Raldo is also going 60 feet, following you.
Yep, and he's gonna dodge as well. But it seems like they're not coming after
So
us.
you guys are Tokyo drifting around the corner there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
Gnome's turn. I
yeah.
know, I'm not sure if we discussed this before, but are giants immune to ball bearings?
I mean, they're like 15 feet tall. I think the ball bearings would just get crushed under them. I mean, I guess they...
Maybe it's like stepping on Legos.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be more of like a... They have boots on. Maybe they'll slip. You know what? If they are stupid enough to step right on a bunch of balls, then they might slip. But they could probably just like step right over them, because it's only like a 5-foot area, right?
10 foot.
Oh, then maybe they'll they'd have to run around it, but they're pretty big, so.
So as we're
So you just throw a
right
bag of ball
away.
bearings. A bunch of ball bearings go flying out the back of the carriage onto the road there.
Yeah.
If they are dumb enough not to jump over them, then they might fall over.
That's Chomsky's action.
All right, Carl.
He's, I guess, dodging.
All right, Carl's dodging.
Carl gave the potion to Uslog.
Oh right, I have that.
That would
Yes.
be what he would do with his item interaction on that turn, would be to give.
All right.
Yeah, and and bonus.
Oh wait,
action,
this
Carl, come
guy's
back here.
never
I
mind.
have
He's
ball bearings for you, Carl.
he's stunned, or no, he's charmed. Arapel. Because that guy could not move on his turn. He was just kind of standing there.
Could I have Carl hop back onto our wagon? so he could get some
Athletics
ball
check.
bearings for me?
DC 10 athletics. Alright, so Carl does not go flying off the carriage, luckily, and jumps back over. Whoop. It's like action hero Carl.
Cool. Yeah, sorry. My turn's done. Airphone, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Arapel. What do you want to do?
I don't think there's too much he can do. Can I look around and assess everyone's health?
Sure, you guys message her your healths. Only one person looks wounded right now, I think.
And that's Uslog.
Actually, she still looks very wounded.
Okay. So yeah, I will pull out. I have 2 potions of greater healing in my bag, so I will pull one of those out, which I assume is my action because I didn't have it on my belt.
Yeah, if it's in your bag, that would be an action.
And then yeah, I used the ones on my belt before, so that one was in my bag. And then can I
You can jump over and she can take it as a reaction.
if I can jump over, then yeah, let's do that.
Do you trust your athletics?
Athletics, yeah, you do. You got that belt.
Yeah, I've got Chomsky Chomsky gave me the belt, so that helps Airpal out a lot. But he was decent before.
All right. So the little robot flings itself from
maybe
one
not.
carriage to the other. Yee!
All right, it's athletics.
Oh.
check.
Guess I should wait for that.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you easily whoop, go jumping to the south.
Like hopping back and forth between these wagons.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are close together, so it's not too hard. There's just a chance. I probably should be using acrobatics, but well, whatever. So yeah, you jump over, and
And would I have a sense of whether there is still a being held by my spell?
yes, it's. Oh, that reminds me though. It does get another save.
Okay.
Let's see, wisdom. Yeah, it's still being held. So yeah.
Then I'm still concentrating. That's my turn.
All right, so you grab the potion, Uslog.
Yes, I do.
The
Thank
enemy.
you. What's the one Chomsky gave me? Greater healing as well, or was that a regular one?
It's greater.
Is what I had marked
Okay.
down.
Awesome.
Alright, so this guy is going to take a blast at the caravan with heavy cover. So caravan gets +4.
I can't even see him. Where is he?
The tip of his square is here, so he can see you guys.
But he hits our caravan rather than.
Yes, you guys are in
Alan.
front now, so you took those shots.
Right.
Doing some damage. Caravan's still okay though. That's it for that one. This guy is actually gonna try to be clever. Run the other way. Gotta cut you off at the pass. This guy is gonna follow suit. Down here. New rounds, Malin.
Do I?
So if you want to be daring Uslog, you can try to go south, which will cut some time off of the travel, but will put you closer to the giants. Else you can just go west and take the really long way
I
around.
think we could just try to get far from them. Is what Arapel
Yeah,
would say,
I was thinking west.
regardless of where. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where it's secrets.
Secrets.
Let's see. Do I have? Oh, I do have a greater healing potion. Can I go and I'm like, oh, that didn't help. Here, let's try this. I tried to feed Arapel, not Arapel, Uslog, that greater healing potion.
Yes, you can use your action to administer the potion to her.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
Open up, Uslog, and just baby bird it. Nom, 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 nom.
Like you
Throw it at
can
her.
hear some comment in there, so you could.
It's
probably
like, you know, like the coach with like the Gatorade at the big game. It's like, here you go, buddy. Have some cool off a little. She's like, she's like driving the carriage. All right, go ahead, give me a roll. Greater healing. That's 4d4 plus 4. As you are administering this potion while she's frantically trying to keep the carriage straight. So 15 healing.
All right. Awesome.
Your burns are starting to subside a bit.
Another slap on the back, and I go back to
Good job.
Jackson.
Good job.
Thanks,
Or
Malin.
jump in the dodge action.
Alright, so this one is going to run north 30 feet. It can see you. Again, it can see the other one because you're covering for Uslog's caravan. So it's going to blast at you. The 10 would actually miss because you have some cover, but the 13 is going to hit. Doing another 26. Alright. This guy is going to run south as well, taking the dash action. Uslog, so you said you're going west and just getting out of here?
West. Yes, we're gonna give them the run around.
Alright, so you would retreat then. Raldo, same thing, retreating?
You sure?
Alright, let me make note how your carriages are doing in my notes, just so I don't forget.
Impeccable. Untouched.
Not,
It's, you know,
Line.
not
14
exactly. Not exactly.
It's okay. If you give me a few days, I can fix it.
Fair enough. Alright, so retreating. I think they're going to get... Some of them might get some shots at you. Hang on. So that would be this guy who's charmed, so he's not going to. This guy is going to run 30 feet. I don't think he has a shot, though. Yeah, no, the house is in the way. So actually, never mind. They're not going to get
I found
shots.
the ball bearing, really.
All
One
right.
of them did.
So yeah, you would successfully retreat.
Can we look for essentially like a
alley?
garage door or
A
or
garage door.
like
Yeah.
I mean,
Somewhere that we
I
can
mean,
get
these dwarves don't really have cars.
can we look for some like yard off the main road?
Just drive
that
through someone's
through
fence.
a gate or something?
factory. What are those called? Warehouses.
Yeah,
There's gotta
something.
be warehouses.
So looking for some place to hide is what you're
Yeah,
asking.
yeah.
Uh,
Like a survival check or something.
sure.
Like where can we get away?
is there a way we can hide ourselves before, in case like the park is overrun or something?
Yeah, something big enough for carriages.
Let's see. I don't know. I think that would be more perception because it's less navigation and more like noticing something.
Oh, I figured. I just I
Uh,
didn't quite fit survival. But...
Yeah, give me active Trying to think what other skills might work for that. I think it's just perception. Yeah, give me active perception checks.
Oh my word.
Okay.
Chomsky.
So, you're taking the long way around, which unfortunately is putting you closer to the forge, where you do see a bunch of giants kind of mobilizing. You don't know if they've seen you yet, but Chomsky, let's see. You would notice that, and this might be tempting fate, but right nearby the forge, there is what looks like a large warehouse with open doors. But you would be going like right at where the giant's base is.
Last place we
Uslag,
go.
Arabelle, Melon. It seems there's a warehouse over there. Doors are open.
Is
They're
there,
just inviting us in.
is there much activity around this warehouse?
Not at the moment, but you'd be very close to, like I said, where the main giant hub is.
That's where that's the place they won't expect us to be.
Yeah.
There you
As
go.
long as they
Reverse
don't see
psychology.
us, and then like it could work, but
All right,
Is
so
there
is
any way
that
we can
the?
draw their attention somewhere else? I don't know. Anything? We don't have illusions.
I'm
Guess we
gonna-
tempt fate.
like I mean, is it Chomsky? Can we approach these doors without like running right through giants? Like, I mean, is there a chance for us to get in without being seen?
So there's no giants currently in the way, but yeah, moving towards that area would put you in risk of like, some giants noticing you because there's a lot over there.
Can we
It's
go a
this
different-
or we move forward.
Can we
We
go a
continue
different
on?
direction and just keep looking for something?
You can keep moving. You'd have to go south a ways more, and then you could, I assume, start going towards the park again. But either way,
yeah,
you're kind of
park,
going
yeah,
this
so-
way anyway, so you might be noticed. But if you keep moving, they'd have to chase you rather than like just trap you in there or something.
Okay.
And I don't like that idea of being trapped. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, let's go. Let's
South.
go.
All right, so you're avoiding it for now and just continuing.
I think that's the wise decision.
Yes.
Nothing here is a wise decision. But let's do it.
Entering a heist without an exit plan? Who does that?
No, guys. I'll give you that. I am actually not quite all here, and I am the guy who just snorted this line. But
It's like a bunch of black rocks forming on his face. Which are like indestructible.
what do we actually need any of the scrap, or like can we just blow this up?
We don't know what it is. It must be of some value for them to have been transporting it that way, right? And we don't understand.
It's so
the property
valuable that it has no value.
that it was magical.
Let's say it's a created diamonds, okay? But it's like
So-
we
I
keep
would
it.
just
We keep it or burn it.
If it comes down to it, we can burn it because then the giants won't have it. But I think we should try to take some of it back to Gears for Chomsky and Gears to analyze.
So you keep going. All right.
Yeah, I think we keep going. Can we? I mean, can like we take the bag of holding
keep
and I just
looking.
start scooping some of it into the bag of holding?
You could. It might make the bag a little bit messy, but you could certainly put some powder in there. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, let's do that. Let's put a few 100 pounds of the powder in each of our bags.
Run the rest of them, run.
Yeah.
So as you're driving and doing this, Chomsky, you get a sending from someone. So I guess, yeah, you would recognize them, because I think you did speak to them before. It is from Dugdrin, the spy who told you about the shipment. He would say, our people lost track of you in the streets. Where are you?
Can I respond?
Yes, 25 words or less.
Ooh, and we're right by the forge.
Currently you're kind of moving a little bit away from the forge east through the streets.
I would say we're moving away from the forge east through the streets. We need somewhere to hide.
He says right near Gorbin Park. He obviously cast another spell.
That's where we're heading. Where can we hide?
He says, avoid the park. That place is swarming with them. Head south. Look for some place to hide. We'll be in touch again soon.
Cool. I will tell the party we should head south and look for some place to hide.
Uslag, give me a... Actually, Uslag and... I'll say Uslag's leading. Uslag, give me a survival check as you're trying to navigate the streets.
Okie dokie.
I'll say it's DC 14. Alright. So you are starting to take some fire from the guards around. Like every now and then a crossbow bolt is like hitting your wagon. A couple are more effective than others. And at this point, Uslag, your carriage is damaged. It drops below half. Give me one for, well... Yeah, give me one for, Boulder Bottom as well. Alright, so yeah, his carriage takes some damage. He's not below half yet, though.
Sorry, that was a survival roll?
Yeah, survival.
Can we repair the wagon on the go,
So,
Chomsky?
the first one I rolled was just a wisdom.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I didn't know he was proficient in survival.
Alright, so I'll take some damage off then. I'll say he's navigating well and helping to avoid some of the shooting. Alright.
Uslag, I don't think I can't work on it with with magic anymore.
No. It's okay. We just have to go fast.
I'm scooping.
Me too.
I don't know what else to do.
We just keep scooping. You go really as fast as we can.
Arapel voted against this particular heist, but we're here, so we might as well get something out of it.
We're doing it! We're doing it! We're doing it live! Alright, hang on a sec. Now, question. Do one of you have sending, or was that someone else?
Probably Hohenheim.
I thought
it was
one of you
Hohenheim,
had.
yeah.
Hohenheim? Okay.
Yeah, that was totally Hohenheim.
Guys, if I shout loud enough, does that count as sending?
No, that doesn't count as sending.
Going through like an acid drip at this point.
It's more like you have osteoarthritis.
Oh,
feel like an
was it
old
a
man.
lesser restoration work?
It would be probably a greater restoration.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, can't help you, bud.
Don't snort random black materials. It's probably a bad idea.
I was gonna juice me up. What do you mean?
Thought it was some kind of weird narcotic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fair enough. Alright, oh, actually, I can use these as carriage models. Alright, so, as you're coming down one of these streets, you hear some more large footprints coming. Let me place you. So, Malin was in the first carriage with Uslog, right?
Isn't this where we would start off?
Well, it's not exactly where you started off, but it is a similar map because I didn't map out the whole city, so I'm just using the cross street map. But let's see, we have Uslog in front, steering, and then in the second carriage we have
Doing scooping and doing jumping jacks.
yeah, doing jumping jacks in the back. Go ahead and give me some initiative rolls.
Oh, you don't need to do that.
I swear to God, if we run into Frogger right now, this is gonna be.
Oh, and you might have to pull Boulder Bottom out.
Excuse me.
So down the street,
All of our good initiative rolls were wasted on that one we reset.
Yeah.
a large giant comes running into view that I think some of you might recognize. It's Frogger.
Oh no.
Oh my God, bro. God damn it, bro.
He says, "Stop!" But I don't think he... Oh, he does. He might go first. Alright.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Alright, so I'll say he moved to get there. Are you guys in range of what his thing is? No, you're still too far away. So he is going to dash. Moving another 30 feet, and you would notice he is flying.
Oh my God, bro.
I don't like that.
He's pulling a Hohenheim, just flying like 5 feet above the ground. Malin, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go like just. I assume more than an hour has passed, right? So I'm not transformed anymore.
Yes, that's or no, actually, no, it's been less than an hour. You guys have only been running around for about 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's slightly better. But regardless, I'm definitely not hasted. I'm gonna like go up, like point at him, just swear that it's called like he's the pussy that doesn't want to fight us at full strength, and we gotta go. And I'm gonna just say turn around, and I just jump in. And
Turn the carriage around.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get us just get us out of here.
All right, so you taunt him as you're running away.
No, I'm not. Well, kind of taunt him. I just insult
Strategically
him.
repositioning.
And I'm still like slurring between like abyssal and draconic in there as well.
All right, fair enough. So you said, or what's your action, like dodging?
Yeah.
All right, Chomsky. So if you turn around here, you could have some issues going back into like danger areas of the city.
Cool. I think I'm gonna.
But if you try to forge past him, he might hit you with some big attack unless you can disable him somehow, at least temporarily.
I'll look at Glenn and ask him if he could do something. And seeing Glenn playing his little guitar in the back, not really paying attention, I'll pull out my figurine Steam.
Glenn's playing like car chase music. Let The battle music you're hearing is brought to you by Glenn.
Throw that on the ground next to me, and then use my movement to mount him. Or mount it. And
Throw what?
So I have this magical item, Sitting Steed.
Oh, okay. Got it. I forgot about that one. Alright, so you're throwing it down to summon it?
Yeah. And then I'm going to mount it.
Alright, so you jump on your horse. Ooh.
And say, Carl and I got this. Oh no! What just happened?
Oh, it looks like you just crashed. Or at least I don't see.
Exactly what happened.
I got this, and then you just disappear.
But yeah, and then I'll tell the steed to run forward and try to cut this guy off over here.
Oh, look at you. Alright, so you rush forward on your nightmare. What's its speed?
That is just what I was trying to pull up. I want to say 60.
Oh, actually, I need a D100 roll. I just read the second part of that. Because you are... Wait, are you good aligned?
I'm neutral.
Oh, okay. Alright,
yeah.
It ain't do anything then. Alright, so never mind, you're fine.
I think that's one of the reasons we gave it. Like what? Not that.
Because of Chomsky's morally questionable attitude towards...
I speed of 90, so I would fly towards the dude.
Alright, so you go 90 feet. Do you ascend at all?
How high up is he?
That guy, he's only flying about 5 feet off the ground.
Cool, then I'll be about 5 feet off the ground as well.
Alright, so you just go straight 90
all
then.
the way here. Maybe like over here.
Okay, so kind of cutting him off. Alright, mark yourself as flying.
Action was Carl to dash forward. Or no, I used my... The steed is a free action, I think.
I believe so. Doesn't say anything about using an action.
Cool. Then Carl would dash forward and I'll mark myself as flying.
Is he jumping off the carriage as well?
Yeah.
Alright, so he comes running
We're
up.
not going to group up that much. Go back a little bit.
Look at you, Chomsky. Alright, Uslog.
Wait, Chomsky, are we fighting this thing?
No, flee. Get out of here.
Fly, you fools! He's doing a Gandalf, can't you?
Exactly.
Can't you tell? This foe is behind you! Fly! You cannot help me! Alright, you're going 60 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're not turning around. We're just gonna charge ahead since Chomsky is...
Alright, I'll move you just so it'll be easier.
Okay. Thank you.
So you get to here.
And I'll also just drink another one of my greater healing potions.
Alright, Arapel.
I think this guy is more wise or more charismatic. Let's see.
This guy? It's hard to say. He does look pretty badass.
Let's try. I mean, this is a long shot, but I'm gonna try it. Let's try this. Calm emotions, and I'm going for the effect that's further down. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. So it's a charisma saving throw 17.
Okay.
Like a plus 20 bonus.
Farago.
It does nothing. We're not in any worse shape than we were, but if it does something, it could be epic.
Fortunately, I think... Oh, wait, this is charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good call. Alright, no, he's not the best against charisma.
Yes,
I was gonna say his wisdom is ridiculous.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be.
Really? Okay.
Oh, 15. Alright.
Misses. Nice.
Clutch City.
Now, unfortunately,
He has legendary resistance. I forgot.
Oh no!
That's right. I forgot.
He's one of
So-
the
your magic hits him, and he seems kind of out of it for a moment, but then he just shakes his head and says, "How dare you!" in Giant. Now looking very angrily towards you, Arapel. Anything else?
Arapel's like, Chomsky, you can't be left behind. What are you doing? Chomsky's tempted to help, or Arapel's tempted to help Chomsky, but he also knows that Uslug's hurt, so I guess I'll stay in the wagon and that's my turn.
Oh, wait, have you had your healing aura on the entire time?
Say what?
Have you had your healing aura on, or?
Oh no, that
was for the battle. Yeah.
That was on. Yeah. The aura that's around me is the saving throw aura.
I forgot to roll for Boulder Bottom. I just realized.
We'll have
Or
him go
maybe I
now.
didn't record him.
Go ahead and roll for him, but I'll just have him move now. So he is gonna.
Oh, I did. Good.
His carriage is
Yeah, 6
empty.
feet up,
Let's see.
just him, all by himself.
He's
Boulder
like,
Bottom, keep going.
Chomsky, you son of a bitch, and he gives you like the respect nod as you're just running out there. All right, new round. It's gonna be him first. Ooh. All right. You know what? I'm gonna roll something. Is he gonna do the smart thing and try to disable your carriage, or is he just pissed off now? Oh, he's pissed off. All right. Just like a bunch of flames start coming out of him. He is going to... Let's see. I think he's going to charge at Chomsky. So...
That doesn't sound good.
Oh my god.
That is not linking. Yeah, he's going to activate his furnace armor. As just smoke starts billowing from him in a 30-foot radius, making him a little bit harder to see. So that's his bonus action. He's gonna rush forward at you, Chomsky. Oh, he can't get to you. You're in reach, though. And he's gonna do multi-attack with his hammer.
See the bonus on this.
For some reason, it's not working. Hang on. There are none of my macros on him working. Let me try that again.
Chomsky went into the computer and
Yeah.
under the virus.
Ah, yeah, that's weird. Why are none of the macros working? Alright, I'll just use a sheet macro, I guess. Alright, first attack with the Forge Hammer. Oh, 19. It's a bad roll.
Jeez.
That would miss, right?
Yeah.
Is that a plus 15? Holy crap.
Second one's gonna land, though. Smacking you.
It's almost a crit.
Apparently, everything is broken with Farago. Doesn't even want to roll damage.
We're okay with that.
I'm not okay with it. What's going on here?
You just said it.
He wants to be friends.
Yeah,
That's why he
apparently,
wanted us to stop.
apparently he just wants to be friends. No, that's stupid. You guys are stupid. Ugh, what is wrong with this token? Is it because it's not named right? Yeah, let me try this. It shouldn't matter, though. Why is everything broken? Alright, let me try this again. It's supposed to be a cool hammer. It's not working for some reason. Alright, did that fix it? Oh my god. Alright, I guess I'm rolling manually. Sorry, everyone. Don't know why this is broken.
I hope this is his last attack. That's all I gotta say there.
Alright, 22 damage and 12 fire. So 34 on the first hit. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit as well.
Nothing I can do about that either.
For another 39.
Ooh.
And I need a Constitution save. DC 19.
Ooh.
Alright, so you make the first one. Give me a second one.
Ooh.
Alright, so you make both of them, luckily. Let's see. Okay, so you feel as he hits you, your armor start to heat up, almost as if someone's casting heat metal on you. But luckily, it does not actually affect you. But you would still take an extra 10 points of fire damage.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Malin.
So Malin, he sees Chomsky do that, and then he sees everyone congratulate Chomsky, and he's gonna get upset. He's like, "Well, I do that all the time," and you guys are like, whatever, it's no big deal." Chomsky goes right.
Congratulate him. Arapel was upset that Chomsky was in danger.
Everyone's like, "Oh my god, Chomsky! Oh my god, you're so badass saving you." But when I do it, no, I ain't like this.
Arapel does not approve of Chomsky running in like this.
Neither does Uslog. He's like, what?
Oh, it was really only Boulder Bottom who was giving him the approved nod. Boulder Bottom's approved of you running up and murdering things before.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, he gives you the...
He's not in the front line. He's cool with us running in.
But I think you were always like yelling at him though, calling him... Or weren't you the one calling him like a loser or something? You said you don't like Boulder Bottom? Or was that someone else I'm thinking of?
I'd like to go up to Glenn, strangle him, and scream at him to teleport us.
Get us out of here, Glenn! Look, Glenn is playing the fat beats we're listening to on the Roll20.
I'm throttling Glenn right now.
Someone was giving him grief about not helping us in one of the battles, and I can't remember who it was.
Yeah. Glenn has the cowbell and the drum right now. He's like, bum, 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 bum. He's doing his job. Hey, Glenn. Welcome.
Hello. Yeah, I'd like to throttle Glenn as a reaction.
The group is currently in a wagon chase as the god giant is chasing after you, and the Chomsky just did a Gandalf where he ran up front to distract him while you guys got the carriages out of here. Here, I'll pull you on. Hang on.
Let me just clarify. Chomsky did not tell us this was his plan. He just jumped out and did it.
This kind of wasn't my plan either.
And you're in the carriage playing some fat beats right now. Is what I have you doing in the background. You're like bump, bump,
Also,
bump,
both of the
bump,
carriages,
bump,
both of the carriages are damaged. Uslog's carriage is damaged more than Roldo. Uslog and Roldo are driving the carriages.
But yeah, let me mark the carriage as wounded.
Uslog has been hit flat, and Chomsky has been hit flat.
Oh yeah. You ripped open the crate, and your guy snorted a bunch of the black powder in, and now he has osteoarthritis in his joints. Because apparently it's some sort of weird stone alchemical thing.
So welcome.
So welcome. Go ahead and roll initiative when you have a chance.
Catch all that so that we just
I scream at him, and I'm gonna go and see that. I'm like, that's not fair. That's my line. I'm gonna go to jump this guy now.
Oh, Malin's going. All right. So Malin rushes up to him,
Um.
attacking him.
Yes. We're gonna do all our punches. All right, so we're gonna do the first punch.
All right, 22 would actually just hit him with the first punch.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna.
It's hard to see in the smoke, so his AC is raised up a bit. Do you have anything like blind fighting?
No, I mean I can't see him with the goggles of night, or.
No, it's like obscurement. It's a bunch of smoke. It's not darkness.
Yeah, no, I don't got that.
Alright, so yeah, that would hit though. Doing hang on, let me just double check. What's his resistances look like? Oh no, that would affect him. So he takes 12 as you sizzle him a bit with your fist. You know.
Wait, was he resistant to that, or?
No, he wasn't. He took 12.
Okay, I'm gonna do another punch. Nope.
Oh no, so it's kind of hard to see, and you just swing wildly in the smoke at him. Anything else?
Offhand punch.
If you took half damage, then give yourself back 12, because
It wasn't that much.
let's see. Actually, give yourself back 17, because that'd be half the fire damage you took.
Cool.
Yeah, 20 would miss. So anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Gnome. Seems like you have a helper.
Yeah, this wasn't my plan, but he's
Altogether.
kind of in darkness, somewhat obscured.
Yeah, he's obscured, but you can still see him. He's just kind of hard to see in all the smoke.
True.
Fortunately, the macros are broken. Let's see. Give me an Arcana check. You might notice something now that you're closer to him. I'll say DC 12. So you noticed when his smoke all popped out that a rune on his armor glowed for a moment. And you think that it might be sort of powering some of his magic. Yeah, it's like a small stone object on his armor that's kind of glowing as he's doing some of his stuff. It could be something to attack and maybe weaken if you're able to destroy it.
Can you dispel magic it, or will this work?
You don't think the spell magic will work because it looks more like a magical item than like a spell.
Can I try to throw him in there?
You can certainly try. Let's see.
He's a large creature, right?
He is a huge creature.
Oh!
So yeah, he'd be too big then.
Just kidding. My bad.
Wouldn't fit in the spear.
I tried. Cool. Then I guess I'll just throw a fairy fire. I'll tell the steed to take me to the material plane, or not the other plane.
Ethereal plane?
Yeah.
Can it do that? To go
Yeah.
look at the steed again.
I was trying to. Yeah.
Where does it say it can go between planes?
Under actions, you can use its ethereal stride.
Oh, you have the actual sheet for it? I see. Could you link that?
I don't have access to the sheet, but
All right. I'll take your word for it. So suddenly, Chomsky would wink out, disappearing.
Guys, I just got baited really hard.
No, you didn't. He
but
told you not to do that.
I cast fairy fire before I disappeared.
Sure. So he gets a
With the deck save.
deck save. Show me his sheet. To do it from a sheet. Oh, he would fail. Yeah, he's not going to waste a legendary on that, so he'll be fairy fired. So he no longer gains concealment from the fog, and you have advantage to attack him.
And Carl is gonna. I'm gonna command Carl to punch him.
Alright, Carl rushes up trying to get aggro.
Yeah.
Says, how dare you put spells on me? Go ahead and do a blast attack.
I'm trying to roll 20. Crashed.
Yeah, 22 would strike. Blasting him with a Force Rend for 9. Alright, that's it.
I think so.
Glenn, what are you gonna do? Carriage
So
is... Go
has
ahead.
there been any like wait time between the last?
Yeah, so you would have been able to do a few things between the battle and now. No resting, but if you wanted to like use potions or something, you could have done that.
Yeah, we're
It's been about it's probably been about a half hour since the battle.
We've
Okay,
been
so we would have
zooming
had at
around on
least.
wagons.
Okay, so we would have had like 10 to 20 minutes in between what's going on right now, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would have, because I'm at 8 HP, I would have, can we say I obviously would have used some healing magic to heal. Can I have used Aura of Vitality twice? That would have taken 2 minutes.
Sure. You can say in the carriage as you had Aura Vitality.
Okay. The first one I would just honestly use all on myself. So it's 26.
Just sucking that vitality in. Go ahead, you can 20d6. So you gain 73. You could do a 3rd level healing word for like 8 health, or you can Aura Vitality for 73.
And then I don't
Although
know,
this one does take a minute to do, so.
Yeah, and I would have done another one, ideally to help out the party as well. So I know there was some. And before this, because I don't know if anybody's taking.
So you probably would have given it to Uslag because she was the most wounded.
I would have was anybody else kind of wounded? Because I can split it up.
She looked wounded, and she actually got blasted while she was escaping, so she was near death. So I assume you would just do it to her.
I have black tar
Chomsky
coming
was
out of my
fine.
nose. I have black tar coming out of my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you towards the end of the first battle, you saw Arapo.
Malin was snorting the stuff you're supposed to be saving. All right, there you go, 82.
So Uslag can take 82 help.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I get like 20. I'm about to go get beat up in 2 seconds.
No.
I don't think you were wounded before this though, so he wouldn't necessarily know.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah, this was previously, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty risky.
Yeah.
Assuming this dude-
All right, so what are you doing for this turn?
Resistance. Okay, I'm going to.
Chomsky baited Malin, unfortunately for Malin. It's like, I got your back, bro, and you just give him a wink, and then he is a gnome, so that's what you get for trusting a gnome.
I mean, he did tell us to run.
It's true, he did.
Yeah.
He said, fly, you fools! You didn't see Aragorn, like, running up to the Balrog and stabbing it.
But it's
Come on.
your guy's fault because you were like, "Oh, Chelsea, you're my savior."
Go ahead, Glenn, sorry.
No problem. I just fuck, I don't have a lot of spell slots left, man.
We gotta get out of
Right
here.
now. I guess that's the thing. Are we running or are we fucking fighting? I don't.
I think we're
trying to
running.
run.
I have like
Supposed to
one
be
spell
running.
slot left.
Malin jumped out, but we're supposed to be running.
Then why are you guys being stupid?
Well, Chomsky was trying to buy the carriage's time to get past. That's why he ran over there.
I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on Farago. I'm going to, if it takes hold, I'm going to have there be him see a bunch of illusions of. Basically, he's going to see the party like over here,
This is in save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he rolled poorly.
Oh.
Or wait. Wait. Why didn't it give him his bonus? Why is everything with this
I'm okay
sheet
with that.
broken? He's supposed to have a +6. Alright, so with a 22 he would have made it. I don't know what is going on with the sheet. But yeah, so he would have made that.
Okay. Then bonus action. I'm going to.
Oh wait, I know what I did. I pressed Dex instead of Int. No, it's not working for Int either. I don't know.
First one was in.
Okay, yeah. Never mind, sorry. Yeah, he would have resisted that.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action inspire Alan, I guess. Because I don't see. You said Chomsky jumped out, but I don't see. Where is Chomsky?
Chomsky disappeared into the ethereal plane. He took... What did he
Oh,
take,
okay.
like 80 points of damage from the attacks, and he just winked out.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
trying to buy everybody 1 round to get away. I had a plan.
Okay. I'll yell out, Malin, get the fuck back here! I can't. And I will.
I got baited. I'll be on my way back. I swear.
I guess I will inspire Malin to try and help that he doesn't die, and I will say, Malin,
What are you
don't
doing?
fucking die, or it's on you, and no one will feel sorry about it.
His words
I
are
see.
his words are strangely inspiring.
You have to prove him wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what Chomsky does. Yeah, I'll prove you wrong. All right, when Chomsky does it, oh, we love Chomsky. When I do it, I'm a big idiot. All right, I'll show you all. Let's show everyone.
Chomsky had an escape plan, though. Alright, Uslog.
All right, driving this carriage forward.
Get
I'll
out
let
of
you
here!
Catch up. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. She goes charging down the block. He says,
Can I throw
come
my
back here
weapon
and...
returning as I
Sure,
as I
you just,
retreat?
you just throw it right at him. Alright.
Okay.
Piss him off.
At disadvantage.
Very
Oh,
tired.
No, you were next to him before you went, so you could say a normal attack for that first. Or actually both throws. Since, yeah, you could attack
He's
before
very
you went.
tired.
it's a normal attack because I was just out of range of javelin,
Oh, okay.
20 feet, so it's just a regular attack.
Isn't Javelin 30 feet?
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah,
it is. Yeah.
it's
Which
31,
one is
20.
Oh, hand axes are 20.
And
Yeah,
daggers
it's been a
20.
month since I played D&D.
Alright, so go
Okay,
ahead, roll at
so-
advantage. AC is 20.
Oh, advantage.
Because, yeah, he's very fired. Oh, no, first
19.
attack will stick in his armor. Think.
Damn. All right, let me just toggle advantage.
Oh, 29 will definitely strike him on the second
Yay!
one, though. Arr.
Yeah. Probably got like.
Yay!
Oh, I'm not rage. I would rage. Yeah, why not? I'll waste the rage on them.
Ah! Alright, you rage for 1 round. So he would take
So, keep it going.
22. Okay.
Yeah. Who knows? I might take damage in this next round.
Alright.
Okay.
Raldo has no intention of jumping off this carriage, and he is just taking off. He's like, "Good luck, Malin!" as he goes charging down the street with
Don't
Glenn,
leave me!
Glenn playing like the ba-dum, 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 as you go. All right, that is
You
it.
know what I'm gonna start playing the Gerudo Valley song from Ocarina of Time.
How'd that go? I know the song you're talking about. It's been a while though.
Da-da-da-da.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. All right, Arapel, what are you doing? As the or the spider legs move you quickly down the street.
Yeah, so I know sometimes, like, we talk about how, like, all the stuff in a round is happening simultaneously. So, like, would I have been able to get off a spell while I was still in range of this guy, or no?
You would have had to do it
I
last
the carriage
round. Because, yeah, the carriage would have gone before you'd been able to.
I need to be 10 feet back to do anything to him. So.
Could jump off the carriage and hit him with a
Right.
spell. Hooah.
Well, right, but like that's why I was asking whether or not during the time that Uslog moved us from here to here, if I would have had the chance to get that spell off just before I got range.
That'd be initiative based, so it would have had, if you had gone before her, then you would have been able to.
Yeah. Then I don't think I can do anything to that creature, and I don't think I can do anything to help Malin. Well, wait. Yeah, no, that's 30 feet. Oh, is Sprocket still circling above us?
Sure, we'll say Sprocket's flying around. You have your little drone.
Okay. I guess I need to roll his initiative, but I'm gonna.
You want him to fly down and distract?
No, I was gonna put something on Malin, but I just read the rest of the spell description and I don't think it'll help. So, because Sprocket can only deliver touch spells, and this was a touch spell, but like I don't think it's gonna help. So never mind. I don't think there's much I can do. So.
Good luck, Malin.
Yeah. I'm like.
As the carriage goes flying down the street.
Yeah.
Guys, your own
Let
fault.
me check one more thing. Sorry, guys.
As you're playing the Gerudo music.
Well, I mean, Ariel has been writing scrolls for every bit of downtime since he joined this group, so I'm like looking and seeing like, do I have anything up my sleeve here? But yeah,
It's fine, you got some time.
most of it's 30 feet. Even the 60 feet stuff doesn't matter. So okay, and I'm pretty sure he's not. I don't think hypnotic pattern is going to help against this dude. So with the wisdom save. So okay, I guess I'll dodge.
Alright, just in case.
Well, actually, you know what? Let me just in case, I will do a bless on the people that are in range. How about that?
Alright, let's see.
So, Slen and myself and Uslog.
Would
All right.
Aldo be in range? Or
I
you can only do 2. Yeah.
I didn't upcast yet.
Alright, so new round. Virago, realizing that he kind of went crazy and didn't realize he was letting the carriages get away.
I also distracted him with my punches.
He is going to.
Give him an attack at disadvantage with his plus 15.
You see his fire runes start glowing again, and he yells, "You will not get away!" And he is going to point his forge hammer out towards the second carriage. Do a magma wave. Oh, it's only 30 feet. God damn it. Alright, you know what?
I couldn't do anything.
He's just going to do it at Malin then, I guess. So Malin, I need a, what is it? Dex save. DC 19.
Oh, yeah. That's not an attack, so yeah.
Oh, DC 19 dex save. I'm not hasted, right? Because
No.
3. Oh,
I hope you're not.
There's a bunch of
oh yeah, no, yeah.
a bunch
Oh, yes,
of
right,
magma just comes
Yeah.
flying out of his
I'm
scepter.
gonna do the bardic inspiration, and I'm just gonna say I need the flash of genius.
Ah, you just dodge sideways. You action hero dodge.
All right,
Ah.
what's the bardic? What's the bardic?
It's a D10.
Oh, you need 3. Oh, you did it.
Yeah,
Ah, you just go jumping sideways. A bunch of magma sprays everywhere. Do you take
That's part
half?
of Glenn's party.
Half, and then I also have resistance to it.
Well, hang on. Do you actually take half on a successful save?
Yeah, it takes half the last sentence.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't get stuck in a bunch of lava, like frozen, luckily. But yeah, you would take 21 half to 10. So you take 10 fire.
Yes.
As you get a little bit of magma like on your shoulder and on your side.
What is the? Oh yes, it occurs within 60 feet. Okay, so I will use my infectious. My inspiration is infectious. And the good kind, not the bad kind.
Alright, so you spend your reaction. And
Yes.
what is it doing?
So basically, when somebody uses Bardic Inspiration and it's a success, to encourage a different creature other than yourself. Can I give it to Malin again? I can't.
It says a different creature, so yeah, it can't be him again.
Okay. You can use this reaction number of times. Okay, I'm gonna give it to I can give it to myself, Malin. Uslog is driving, so in case she needs to make some sort of like check on that, I will give it to Uslog.
So Uslog sees him do this dodge, and she's like, "Man, that was badass," and she feels inspired.
Alright.
I guess Glenn said, "Look, Uslog," and she's like, "Yeah, that's awesome." All right, so you're inspired. Yeah. All right. So that's it. Wait, actually, he has a bonus action, doesn't he?
This is the power of music, Uslog. Just like I said.
It's the power
I'm
of
starting to
music.
believe.
All right. No, that's all he can do right now. Malin, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna look at this like, really? That's all you got, big boy? Yeah, no wonder why you need to jump us when we're already tired. You wouldn't stand a chance. Yes, got a bolt. I like stick out my tongue like, and then you just take the dash action. He can take his oppie at me.
All right. He will angrily growl as you taunt him, and he will indeed take an oppie.
At disadvantage because of Carl.
So Carl uses his reaction.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to draw that.
Forge hammer. All right, it's broken. Hang on, I gotta roll from the sheet. Rolling from the sheet. 29.
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, that beats it. I'm not hasted. Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
You got a shield?
That would be exactly at 29, so it meets the beat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
24.
Well, thank God,
Otherwise-
I forgot it was a disadvantage. I was like, shit, I used my reaction. He's gonna get
Yeah, that would not be good. Let's see. I gotta manually roll this. I gotta figure out what's going on with the sheet later. Alright, so you are struck for 32 damage. And 2d6 plus 5 fire. So, and I think you half the fire, so that would that would be 6, so 38 points of damage. And I need a con save. DC 19.
Guys, I'm gonna be on fire in about 2 seconds.
You can do it.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you make the save. You would take. Wait,
Another
what is it?
10, which is half, or is it? Sorry, I forgot. I have to do the dice roll.
Another 5. He, basically he's trying to heat metal you, but luckily, it does not fully affect you, so you take 5.
Alright, so yeah, definitely that wounds me. Now I'm wounded myself. So, it's like when the guy's running and then like he gets like, his ass gets burned. He's like, ah!
Alright, so you run 30 feet and jump up on the carriage.
Yeah.
It's running away. Alright. Carl's gonna heroically take one for the team.
That's the plan. He's gonna
Alright.
scoot around.
Oh, I give him a salute.
Stand strong.
We need the sad music. Hang on. Carl.
You were a good Carl. Best one yet.
I'm saying.
He's looked
I
pretty
say
long.
Glenn pulls out the harpsichord. All right, Glenn, what are you doing?
On my turn, would I be able to pop back up in the midst of the caravan because it's the steed's action?
Yeah, I would assume you just kind of flew away in the ethereal plane, right? How long do you stay there?
Yeah. Until it brings me back.
All right, so where do you want to reappear? Because just ping, because I know you can't see the map right now, right? Or are you cheating because you can see through what's his name's site?
I can see through Carl.
I think coming back is an action.
Yeah, it would be an
coming
action.
back in action on the steeds thing, and then
You're right.
Good.
It's the steed's action. Yeah.
continue to fly forward 90 feet.
All right. Well, we'll say you're out of this for now. So, Glenn, what are you doing?
Glenn will switch, and he will bust out his violin, and he'll start playing the song I linked in Discord as a sad song for Carl.
All right, this is important. Let's see, what is this?
It's the sad song from Bleach. If anybody's a nerd.
All right. Well, I have my sad music playing for now.
Okay,
But,
yeah. So
yeah.
so plenty of sad music going along for Carl. I really don't.
Sad piano music.
I don't have much I can do. When the violin kicks in.
All right, now I'm hearing music in the background. Is that Uslog?
Yeah, I'm listening to the sad song. It's very sad.
It's very
Yeah,
sad.
until the violin kicks in. Because that's when I start playing.
Alright, I stopped it.
Oh. Alright. Powerful music. Powerful times call for powerful music and powerful magic. I am going to then after I give Carl his requiem, I'm going to pull out my mandolin and I'm going to play something so upbeat. I'm going to play a banger, a club banger. What do I play? I play
the club musicals.
I'm going to play like something. I'm gonna play like
10 seconds.
I'm going to, and through my magic, I'm
Creed,
going to cast
take me higher.
Otto's Irresistible Dance. The music is so powerful, he must dance.
All right, so wisdom save.
No save.
Yep. That's why it's a level 6.
He makes saves on his turn, but for right now,
I see.
Dancing.
All right.
Best bard spell there ever was.
Let me just make sure he's not immune to charm. Don't think he is. Nope. All right.
He's dancing.
All right. So he's dancing to your song. He's like, yeah.
And then
So yeah, on his turn, he can try to make a wisdom save. All right. He's dancing.
I'm an inspiration, Malin.
Okay. So Malin, you are inspired. Uslog, fleeing.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I think
Giddy up.
you can flee the map this turn.
Nice.
Yeah, you have enough movement. So you leave the map with Arapel and retreat. Then Raldo goes. And I think he's just at the edge there. So he's almost fleeing, but not yet. Farago for his turn. Let's see.
It does cost an action to make the save.
Yeah, he'll use his action. As Carl is left behind to do one or two more punches. Carl! Alright, wisdom save. It's probably broken. Plus 11 will be 30 or 28. So yeah, he would make it. He shakes his head angrily. He's like, "Arr." But that's all he can do for his turn. And at this point, you guys would escape. I'm not going to make you go through another round. We don't have to watch Carl die horribly. So you continue your fleeing. Oh, wait. Where'd my map go? There it is.
And I guess we're gonna continue looking for spots we might be able to conceal ourselves now that we know that the park isn't an option, right? What are we?
Yeah. Yeah, we need to find another sort of warehouse or.
Why are we trying to protect the crates? Why don't we just like blow it up? We already got a decent amount in the bag of holding. Let's just blow it up and teleport
we never
out.
heard how much we got. Like I
What
was
should we get?
scooping for that whole ride, but I
So
don't
was
know.
I.
Yeah. It's
So-
so valuable that we should take it all and find somewhere.
As you are
I want a
retreating,
big.
Wagon somewhere we should.
We just don't want them to have it too.
yeah,
Well, yeah,
as
if we
as
can-
you're as
Let's
you're moving south through the area, you would, I'll say, Glenn, you get a message. My people see you. Just head east a little bit.
Okay, and I relayed that to everybody. I was like, let's head east.
Left on the Magnolia Street.
Yeah, make a left. Make a left. So you turn left towards. This looks like more of a more abandoned area. Like there are a couple of houses, but yeah, it's there's not too many people here. And as you come down the road, you would see several dwarves dressed in dark colors, one of which you recognize. Dugdrin kind of motions for you. Quickly, bring the carts over here. He says, "Is the cargo still intact?"
Ish.
He looks and sees like one of the boxes open and like a bunch of powder everywhere. He says, "What happened?"
Malon's covered in powder.
Man, Malon's got powder all over. He just
It didn't have the intended effect.
he growls and says, "Just bring the carriages over here quickly." And several of his people step forward and say, and he says, "All right, we'll take the stuff from here. Just you should be safe if you continue west. One of my people will lead you back to the underground."
I want this stuff. We got it. Like, you're taking all of it?
We have a decent amount inside.
Yeah. How many bags of holding do we have? 3?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. How much do you have?
Yeah.
Arapels, and I thought we had 2 others.
Hohenheim has one, and Chomsky has one.
So he says, "It looks like you took a bunch of it already," as he kind of points to the crate with a bunch missing. He says, "Look, we'll just take the rest. You can keep whatever you've taken. We have to move quickly. The giants will be here soon."
Work together? This doesn't need to be. Yeah, no. I don't know. Friends, what do you think? Uslag, this seems
I
like
just
we're being
wish-
taken advantage of here.
I just wish
We can figure that out later.
I wish
Yeah,
for our
cool.
people to be out of the streets. Let us go with these people or leave them to their powder,
Yeah,
which we
cool.
prefer.
Yeah, sounds
To be
good.
able to negotiate for some once we know more about it.
So you would see one of the people walk over to a crate, touch it, and begin chanting. And a minute later, him and the crate would just wink out, vanish.
So they're not even waiting for us to leave.
And
Cool.
yeah, once again,
Let's get outta
Dugdrin would
here.
just motion. He says, "Go. We'll talk later."
Chomsky,
I trust you,
we wish
friend.
for us
I
to go
trust
with
you. Let us
Yeah.
go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
we were-
So go ahead.
No, I mean, I get we were scooping powder into 3 bags of holding for a little bit there, so we probably got a chunk for Chomsky and Gears to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after this, it isn't too bad getting away. The guy the guy he sends you to, takes you through a back area that gets you underground again. And you spend some more time, but are able to make it back to your base unharmed.
Are the 3 bozos in session?
They are not here currently, but the rest of you have arrived without issue.
I'm just gonna very casually walk into like the center of the room and then just like fall down the flat on my face.
Bleh. And there's sad music playing for Carl
Oh,
as Chomsky just rebuilds him, I guess. But yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, so is there any way to get over my overdose,
Short
please?
rest would be step number 1, please.
So yeah, I'll say at this point it's about 2 o'clock. If if you want to take an hour to short rest, let's see if that happens. Yeah.
Anybody else? Or
So you can pass an hour if you want to short rest. I don't know if anyone's doing anything
yeah.
during that hour. But if you want, you can spend a short rest. I'll say it's now 3:01.
Okay.
And then you've got. I'll start playing. Got a friend in me for our song of rest.
All right, so each of you would gain an extra, what is it, D6? If you are
D10.
or D10
Yes.
if you spend hit dice, you would gain an extra D10. An extra, yeah, whatever you roll. All right, so during the short rest, kind of towards the end, Dugdrin would enter the lair, and
Oh, look, it's Huggy. I fall back down.
Who?
wait, what did you say?
I was like, oh, hey, it's I'm still a little loopy. I'm like, hey, it's Dougie, and I'm gonna fall back down.
He just
Flat on
kind
the
of
ground.
says, Dougie. I haven't heard that one before.
Remind me who Dugdrin is. Like,
He's the
He
spy
knows-
master guy.
but he knew where the three fools or the three fools. Sorry.
The
No, sorry,
three-
that's the name. That's the name of the main pub at the Renaissance Fair that I work at. Is the Three Fools Pub. Anyway, sorry. So the Three Kings.
So
he knew
you
where their
you
lair was?
didn't think he knew, but at least at some point maybe he had someone follow you, but he seems to be here now. I don't know if you want to ask him about it.
Well, no, that's what I was trying to confirm whether or not we would be surprised that he.
Yes,
showed up.
you would definitely be surprised
Okay.
as he comes in through the north entrance. Kind of walks in and says, well, that got a little hairy, but we got what we wanted to get from them. Well done.
Please elaborate on what you wanted to get and what you acquired. We are curious.
You say you're curious?
Yes.
So he would say, well, the substance they were transporting is something that they were able to create using a very old recipe and a substance that they found in the mines below. Are any of you familiar with Blackstone?
I look to Chomsky. I figure he's the most likely to know.
I've heard it's almost indestructible and invaluable.
He says,
So valuable that there's no price you can put on it. I
yes.
assume that's why this whole colony is here. Is the giants are trying to mine this?
Well, no, we don't know where they got the powder exactly, but they've had it for a while, and they were moving it deeper underground. But we needed to intercept it before they did that, because as you said, it's invaluable. We think we might have a way to harness Blackstone from the powder, or at least what's left of it, as he kind of looks over at Malin and says, yeah, we're glad you were successful, and we got as much as we did. The Deep Frost Network is in your debt. He looks to Glenn. He says, apparently you are more competent as a spy master than I thought.
Literally in death. How can I not, get over my drug overdose here?
Oh, wait. Actually, did the group know about that?
No.
Okay, so never mind. He doesn't say anything to Glenn. He wouldn't say that. Just admit that
The jury
or
did
strike
not
that
hear
from
that.
the record. Yeah, the jury. It's inadmissible. Inadmissible. So anyway, he would say, yeah, so we got what we needed, and we are very grateful for your help in this. I'm sorry we weren't more honest about what it was they were transporting. We didn't think it would be a good idea to tell you.
Well, you don't say. Maybe I wouldn't have snorted this thing if I knew what the point of this thing was.
It's fair enough. It wasn't my call not to tell you, if that makes you...
Something is to snort it.
I thought he said some really powerful magic items. I open it, and it's some magic dust. I'm like, okay, it's some pretty magical. They had it rigged below. I thought, maybe it can infuse me,
I mean,
Well,
I'm just saying, there's a bunch of us here, and that was none of our first thoughts.
it seems like you all got almost a crate full of it, so I'm not sure what you're going to do with that, but, you have it.
I don't know if it will help, but I was gonna try I was thinking of that while we were still in combat. I was gonna try a cleanse. So probably during the rest, try a cleansing touch on Malin to see if it alleviates any of the symptoms.
What does that do?
I don't know, but there it is.
So, and one spell. No, that wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't use your charge, though, because it wouldn't affect him.
Okay.
So, you use the action, but nothing happens, and the energy remains. Yeah, at this point, you think you need a restoration. Like, you don't even think rest will help this, because it's like stuck in his like
Greater or lesser?
insides. Greater, yeah.
Okay. I think I can do that.
It's like snorting a bunch of cement and
I
then
know,
having
I
it
only-
set inside you.
Yeah, I made level 4. Okay.
But yeah, so he says, do you have the magics you need to help your friend? Restoration, I mean.
No, we do not. Will it
All right.
alleviate with rest?
I
or-
do, but he's gonna have to have black lung for the next next night because I
To wait till
don't have
tomorrow,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the capability. I would have to give up my teleport power, and I'm not doing that.
Says, well, you've certainly proven yourselves to be competent. So, kind of as a reward for what you've done, I wanted to give you something. And he pulls out a scroll, and I'll say he hands it to Glenn. And he says, this might be of interest to you in your revolution to come. And of course, if you choose to use this, you will have our support. Just let me know your decision.
Okay. Glenn would open the scroll. Is it easy to read, or do I need to get this identified?
No, you can read it. I will link it to you. All right, you should... Here. You should see it now.
Oh, damn.
He says, I think this is going to be an important step in what you're trying to accomplish. And with the network's assets, we can help you get into position to accomplish it. There's no way that you would be able to bring your weaponry into a place like this. So the Deep Frost Network can help you facilitate that.
Okay.
But I'm sure you agree that the Davalis family is not a group we can ally with, so they have to be taken out.
I understand. And Glenn will move a little bit closer, and he kind of whispers in the guy's ear. I don't have a problem with this, but there is too many goody two shoes in my party.
He says, well, talk it over with your people. The secondary goal...
The secondary goal is what the issue is going to be.
He says, well, I'll leave it up to you all. I mean, you don't have to, but we certainly would recommend doing it that way. And he says, maybe you should just show it to them.
He nods and...
But I'm going to leave unless there's anything else you wanted to ask me.
Wait. Couple questions. So who are those flamey dudes that were running to us before we ran into Froggy?
Flamey dudes. You be more
There was,
specific.
There's the Chad Forge Masters, but these guys were like completely on fire, and I basically described what was it that we saw? It was like the
Those first giants that were blasting you, basically.
yeah, like we ran into like 6 of those elite giants that are blasting us.
He says, "Oh, those are known as fire giants of the evil flame. They're sort of like I guess warlocks might be the closest thing. Though they don't actually have packs, just a very intense connection to the elemental plane of fire. They are quite dangerous. As you saw, they can hurl a lot of damage from a distance, and if you do manage to get in close to kill them, they explode. So be cautious.
Noted. Is there any other type of fire giants we need to be aware of before we bumble into them next time?
He says just Farago, but you already know about him. I think at this point you've met all of them.
Okay. Out of just,
Oh, I didn't show
you know,
the picture. This is what they look like.
these guys.
Yeah.
Just out of sheer curiosity, not like for future reference, we do eventually need to take out Farago, and obviously the sooner earlier before the revolution, the better. Is there any way to I don't know, issue a challenge to him or anything like that? Because I mean, I know it was a little hairy back there, but that's because we were exhausted out of our minds from the crate. We could probably take him.
Well, it's definitely something that we should do before the final stages, but I think right now securing the nobility of the city is more important. We can continue to work on getting more information about Farago, because as you say, taking him out will be an important step.
All right, sounds good.
So he would just nod, and with that, he's going to walk out, unless anyone else is saying anything. He says, I'll be in touch, as he gives Glenn a final look, and just walks back up the stairs. Are you going to share that scroll with them? Show them what it says?
Yeah, begrudgingly.
Alright. You figure there's no way you can really accomplish it if you're not being straightforward.
Yeah, I just have to try and hope that some people are able to see the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Dogs are going nuts over here. What you guys doing? Jesus. Get away from my computer, you weirdos. It's like one of my dogs is up against the computer while my other one's biting her face a little.
Probably
What's
nice and
going on?
warm.
Yeah,
Dad,
maybe.
look at us. I can bite a face. Look at us.
Yeah.
Give me attention.
All I need is a bunch of dog hair on my computer. Alright, so, go ahead.
Sorry, everything, including my computer, has dog hair on it in my house. The end.
Helps
Yeah.
with the airflow.
Mine too, but, I'm not encouraging it. Let's do a break while you guys... I guess we're already at 8 o'clock. But yeah, let's do a 10-minute break.
Cool.
In case people have to use the
Read all
restroom
this.
or something. You can read your assassination mission and tell me what your plan is.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, Malin's absolutely down. He has no more qualms with this.
Let's kill everyone, aren't you? Are you all just, morally gray? I think Uslog's good.
I am chaotic good.
So she
but
might have
I
an
don't know if
issue.
that makes any difference.
I don't know.
mean,
Yeah.
It seems like it might be necessary, but might not feel good about it.
I thought there were more good people in this group. Maybe there used to be.
Good.
Yeah, Airpulse
I
lawful,
think
but
even yeah.
Can't believe you snorted the
Yeah.
Blackstone.
Who does that? I mean, it was awesome.
I want
Great
to-
movie.
I want-
Oh yeah, it was completely awesome, but it was still, I was like, alright. I don't know what that does. Sure, it makes you start seizing up. I don't know.
I thought it was some
I was gonna have it turn you to stone if you failed your save. Luckily you didn't.
that would have been. You just see a stone statue.
Some
Yeah.
Blackstone Malin. I think Great Arresto also cures that. I got a new TV here, and I'm really afraid my blind dog is going to run right into it and crack it. Because I don't have the TV stand yet. So
Really
it's on the
glad
floor.
that Malin, you made that save, because that would have been a lot more difficult had you still turned to stone.
I don't know. He wouldn't have jumped out of the carriage if he had turned to stone.
Oh, that's true.
It could just be cargo.
It'd just be cargo the whole time.
It'd just be a stone statue.
It's just
I mean, he
in
was
the
just
back of
doing
the
jumping jacks
carriage.
for the most part.
It'd just be a stone statue the whole
Well, he
ride.
was healing me too. That was.
That's true. He gave out some potions.
We come back in, and then you just see, like, Duty comes back, just sees me as a statue.
What the hell?
It's like, it was a tough fight.
Just a Malin statue now.
Oh, that was pretty good. To be honest, I would probably at least use the haste if I knew we were going to run into Froggy, but...
I think it would have been a bad idea to try to fight him right there.
Oh, no, but I would have... I was like... because my movement was halved,
Just
and
one
with
on
the dash
one.
action, I was like, no, I wasn't trying to one-on-one him, but, like, I need the haste to get to the cart. I think one more square, and I would not have made it to the cart.
Yeah, luckily you still had time.
At one single, like, that was like a perfect square. Like, even with the dash and my halved movement, I could have gotten there in time. So, at least I would have removed some of the error for disaster.
I just realized this group has less sessions than the tribe, but more milestones. I guess the tribe just did more side content. Oh. Alright.
Wait, we have more sessions, but less.
No, you have
milestones?
less sessions and more milestones. They have like extra 10 sessions on you, but you guys have more milestones than they do.
Yeah, we kind of have.
You've been speedrunning the main content.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back into the level 1 side quest now, guys.
Oh.
You get more stuff doing doing like side stuff, but you don't get as many. I mean, it doesn't give you the milestones, but you get more, what's it called? Resources. So, there's value for doing both ways.
The main reason we skipped, I guess I don't know if it was a side quest, but the stuff in town post Isaac, I guess. We skipped that because we got teleported to the Shadowfell. Portal to the Shadowfell, so
That
we
makes
kinda
it
missed out on
difficult.
that.
Yeah, that was the that's right, because that was Uslog's side quest stuff where your people ended up getting.
Yeah, but I didn't realize it was gonna lead us to the Shadowfell.
Well, everyone ends up going to the Shadowfell, but
Yeah,
you just went a little early.
that we did. It was a good motivating factor that you gave us.
Yeah, now you have your tribe in the Shadowfell base.
Yeah, but they're doing good stuff there, I think. They're not just...
They're helping the
prisoners.
Midnight Pyre fight off the Children of Shadow.
Those are some names I haven't heard in a while.
At least that's what they were doing last you checked.
Yeah, wish we could check in more often.
I think you can use sending. You could have someone use sending to do a check-in.
Does it go across... does it do...
There's like a
Planar
5% chance of failure, I think, cross planes, but
Planar.
Yeah,
it's still a
I mean,
pretty
that might
high
be a good
chance.
downtime thing, if we just have time just to like check in. I don't want to waste spell slots if we're on missions, but
It's not a waste to check
think
in
she
with your
would want to know.
family. Call your mom, Uslog. She misses you. Or I guess it
well,
wouldn't be your mom. It would be
we might
your
have to
grandma.
contact the afterlife.
Is your grandma the one? Yeah, I think it's your grandma who's still alive. I don't remember.
She doesn't have. She's doesn't have any blood relatives alive, but they're all kind of her family.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So there's like Grella was like kind of her grandmother figure, but she died in that in the fortress, I guess. She got
You
turned
have
into a
people
That
at
was
Aldrin's
rough.
Watch, right?
That was wrong.
What's that?
You have some people from your clan at Aldrin's Watch. Maybe not blood relatives.
Yes.
But like
Right.
tribe
Yeah,
members.
they're she considers them her family, even if they're not blood related. So yeah, they're all
Yeah, didn't she like sacrifice herself to help push the Night Walker back into the void or something?
Yeah.
well, I'm not sure what her intentions were, but when we encountered her, she had like been turned.
Yeah.
We had to fight her. Uslag had to fight her.
Oh,
It's
you
really
had to fight her?
heartbreaking.
I don't
Yeah.
think I was there for that.
Yeah.
No,
No, yeah,
that was
Arabelle
before
wasn't.
your time, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That's why she
that,
doesn't.
that was a
Oh yeah,
big,
you all wouldn't. Yeah, I think only Chomsky has seen Uslag wield her like old favorite weapon. She doesn't
Yeah.
wield that anymore because she had to use it to fight her family. So she's
I
just
guess.
like
Well, I
doesn't.
guess Carly is the only original player in this game, and there are no original characters. I guess. Oh, I just realized that. Because I forgot that Uslag wasn't an original character because of what
Right,
was it?
yeah.
Elsie? Eddie? What was her name?
Edie,
Edie.
a little
She was
gnome
so
rogue.
cute. I was so sad about that. Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
yeah, it was like I really liked her and Rune's little like dynamic because Edie was an arcane trickster and like was just starting to learn magic, so Rune was kind of like her
Yeah,
mentor.
what kind of jerk
It was-
just kills characters? Who was the DM in that game?
Yeah, it's unleashing a
Level
monk
1 through-
goblin.
Level 1 through 3 suck. I'm sorry. They're
Yeah.
so bad.
Although recently a
I'm so
bunch of
glad
people have been
that I have this
dying.
luck.
Like this has been a deadly week. I think 2 different characters died this week.
Are they
Yeah,
higher level or
yeah,
lower?
Tuesday.
Or
What?
mid?
Lower.
You're in both the
Couple of
games. It was or wait,
Oh,
no, it wasn't this
Eldwin.
week. It was
That's
just
right,
recently.
yeah.
Eldwin died and
I think we're level
Yeah.
11 in that game.
Alwyn died on Tuesday.
Yeah, I feel like level 4 to level 10-ish, I feel like have less deaths. Like it doesn't mean you can't die. I mean, definitely. But I feel like it is
well,
you are 1 to 3, you are so
who was it?
squishy.
Alwyn was level 5 and he died, and Eldwin in the
Level
other
6,
game was
yeah.
level 10 and he died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the sword
You
mage.
get-
Oh, so you
the
have
higher
had 3
levels
people.
and the enemy
Oh,
spells
yeah.
get really big and bad, so it gets dangerous again. But I feel like the first few levels, like you've got nothing. You're so squishy. It's so hard.
Yeah, we
Oh,
didn't have
yeah.
a healer until like 8th level, I think, in this group.
What
We had
level
no.
was Edie? What level was Edie? Like 3?
She was level 2, and then we
2.
leveled. I think.
You don't need a
by the- I
healer,
think
just have
Uslag
someone
joined at-
cast sleep over and over. Sleep's ridiculous at low level.
Yeah.
long as you time it well.
Uslag joined us level 3 because she had her barbarian subclass already. So I think it was,
I mean,
yeah,
heat
he
metal
was
is
level 2
another
or
one
3.
that's pretty crazy at low levels. I mean, it's good at all levels. It's decent, but yeah, I remember after Edie died and Uslag joined us, like Jingle and Uslag were running in and like burning all the hobgoblins to death.
Yeah. She used to be chaotic neutral. Like she was a wild person. But she's changed a lot.
She kind of went good.
Yeah. But yeah, she
Are we,
she loved Jingle's style. She was all about it.
If Arapel dies, I don't know if I would.
Bringing back Jingles.
I don't know if I would build something new or bring back Jingles. I would probably multi-class her though, because I don't know. I've decided.
Jingle went like Joker on Neil. I remember that. She just like beat him with a cane
it was
until he
like
was
Elvis.
like
I know,
unconscious.
okay, that wasn't like just Jingle. The whole party
Neil-
had a plan.
Neil got drugged and then like Jingle just came in and started hitting him with her cane. It was
just,
really
like,
weird.
grappling him.
The whole party
Uslag
had a
was
plan
grappling
to
him.
kill and so Jingle followed.
Well, I didn't say it was just Jingle, but Jingle was definitely hitting him with a cane, which was kind of weird.
With a horse-shaped cane.
I saw that scene as like very Joker-esque. Like she just bap, 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 and just started trying to cave in his head.
What you
That's
call
very
it
very
was her
disturbing.
Rainbow zebra stick horse.
Yeah, okay, fine, whatever.
Terrifying.
That's even more Joker-ish, like something out of Batman.
Shillelagh cast on it, of course.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been about 10 minutes. I assume everyone's back.
Yep.
Do we have Glenn?
Yep.
What's the plan?
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
So we've read through this. What's
Yeah.
everyone thinking?
This is their suggestion. They basically, yeah, they say, well, as it says, like taking out the Davalis family is probably needed, unless you guys have some crazy Hail Mary to get them to join you, because they're very, very loyal to the Giants.
So it mentions that not the whole family's not at the house, but it says like
The
there's
the
servants,
patriarch
mercenaries, and
is.
Davalis. I would be fine killing the mercenaries and Davalis, but I would like to figure out a way that we could spare the servants and make sure they don't.
Just because
So it's
if we
probably
kill some mercenaries and the head of the family, how's that solve anything?
Who are you asking?
Well, I'm just saying out loud too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, what happens when you like just remove a leader from, from the situation?
Avoid gets filled.
Chaos, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you would guess,
Or
probably, well, some of you might guess, especially Glenn, that with the removal of the leader, the Deep Frost Network people might be able to kind of disassemble the family's power structure.
Now, what if we are we able to? Could we potentially discern who might be next in line, or the contenders who might take power if we were to remove the leader, and perhaps befriend or ally with them in advance in some way?
It's probably like someone by blood, like a son or something like that. So I don't.
Well,
And
if we are, well, all right. So I guess what's his name? Boulder Bottom would say, well, assuming if we want to do something like that, we definitely would have to take out everyone in the house so they didn't know what happened, because obviously they're not going to want to ally with us if they know we killed their father.
And the thing is, I have a feeling the spy network already has that information and knows that the next person that's going to take over, or at least they'll make sure that the next person that takes over isn't as fire giant friendly. There'd be no point in doing that.
And also, let me clarify that I did not intend, even if we somehow made a connection or an alliance or a friendship with the potential successor in advance, we still wouldn't necessarily need to tell them of our plans or let them be aware that it was us that removed the current patriarch.
Sorry, real quick. I want to retcon something, because there was one other thing Dougdrin wanted to mention to you that I didn't scroll down in my notes. He would have asked if the party could please ask the Three Kings to hold on the heist, because heisting right now would make things more difficult. It might put the fire giants on alert if their main headquarters was stolen from. So he would ask you to convince them to wait on that.
So they know about the heist. Interesting.
Yeah, it seems so.
Well, how would it be any more alert than us stealing their loot, killing a bunch of fire giants, as escaping Froggy? I mean, like, how much more alert could they possibly get?
You asking him that? I say we can go back a little. While he was here. So if you ask him, he says, well, I don't know exactly. This is kind of what I'm getting from my network.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see the harm in waiting on executing the heist.
He says, in fact, the heist might be easier. Well, I don't know. He says, I would just ask that you convince them to wait a bit. My network has asked me to give you this request, but obviously, I can't force you to. I just know. Oh God.
Sorry.
We're flashing back a little while he was still here.
Yeah. Have you or your network made acquaintance with the Three Kings or spoken to them or given them any incentive or deal or alliance or partnership or...
Since they stole something from the, what was it called? He doesn't say that, but he says since they stole the eye from the giant when they first arrived, we've kind of been keeping tabs on them wherever we could find them. They've done a pretty good job of keeping hidden from us. Until recently when they teamed up with you all. You guys aren't exactly subtle.
So you're asking us to parlay with them because you have not been able to find them previously?
Well, no, because you have a relationship with them. I mean, they don't know who we are. If we just came in and said, hey, don't steal something, they would probably just move their lair and do it later anyway. They're not part of our network. We just knew of them being in town. Does that make sense? I mean, why would they listen to us? If anything, they'd probably be worried that we knew about them. So we hadn't revealed ourselves.
It's equally worrying for us to suddenly have an alliance with new people that know of their heist and ask them to change their plans, I think.
He says, well, I wouldn't mention us. I just assumed you'd come up with a story or a reason why they should wait. I was going to leave that up to you.
Come up with a story? I don't understand this.
He says, well...
I guess just that now might not be a good time, yeah, because we've got to take care of this rebellion, so...
Yeah, you can use the rebellion as an excuse, Dugdrin says. Whatever excuse you want, but yeah, don't tell them about us. I assumed you were going to keep us secret. They don't know about us. At least I don't think they do.
I am not to mention my acquaintance with you?
I wouldn't suggest it, he says. Because again, it's not like they know who we are. In fact, they might be a little suspicious of you talking to us even. Possibly angering them.
Perhaps with reason.
But, alright, so yeah, he would leave after that unless anyone else was going to ask him anything. That was his second request, that you convince the Three Kings to wait up on their heist until after the revolution stuff.
So we're just us now?
Yeah, so we'll go back in time, or go forward in time back to after the rest. So yeah, it's just you all again.
We have delayed our primary mission significantly for this for this distraction. I know not whether... I don't know. What do you guys think?
Which, are you talking like the revolution in general is a distraction, or us, doing the heist is the distraction? Or...
Yes.
They're both. Yeah.
This is all a distraction. Everyone looks at Glenn.
But
I mean, we wanted to come through. We wanted to move through this area. It's why we came in here, and then we discovered the whole situation that the Drugar are in, and we came up with the revolution plan. So that's one distraction, yes. And then we met the Three Kings, and they have this whole heist thingy, and we agreed to help them, and we've been doing our own heists. So that's like two distractions. I'm not sure that they're necessarily related, but it's like a multi-level distractions.
Boulderbottom says, yeah, I would have liked to have just headed through this goddamn city and kept going, but you all and your helping these Dweger, I don't know, I don't get it. These deep dwarves are a dangerous society. I don't think we should be getting involved in their squabbles.
The T-Bax guy said we'd go fight the fire dragon together.
I do not disapprove of Glenn and others' plan to free these oppressed peoples. They are indeed in a situation that is not enviable, and I, at the same time, am very much focused on continuing our mission to thwart the Shadowlords. So I do not disapprove of this mission, but I do question some of our abilities to let us how can we best resolve the goals that we have come to set for ourselves here in this city in a timely way so that we may continue other missions with as much haste as possible. I do not I do not want to drop our what do you call it assurances deals what's the word alliances or assurances that we have made with others because we have already made promises. I am up for coming through on what we have done here, but I would like for us to resolve this with as much haste as possible and not take any more unnecessary risks. I kind of look at Malin a little longer than anyone else.
What are you looking at me for? Oh, right, the snorting.
Malin currently looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's automaton because he can't move his mouth. He's just like, ah. It's like stuck
I just,
open.
Like, cough. I have black lung. I'm just like coughing in a coughing fit. Well, I mean, thanks to the network, we have a really quick way to get rid of one of the families. Then we just need to figure out how to deal with the other family, and we're ready to go for the revolution. We have to take out Frago, and we're ready for the revolution and heist.
And just to clarify, are we certain that this family that we are tasked to eradicate, or to at least eradicate the higher levels of, we are certain that we have cause to do this, that we are not carrying out a mission that someone has given us without full knowledge?
Well, we're gonna have a sit down. Let's talk with him first.
Okay, very good. I approve then.
We sit down, talk with him, and then probably we figure out he's just straight up lying to us. He's like, yeah, definitely we'll help you out, or maybe he has something genuine that he's willing to give up in order for that. I mean, we can figure out if he's either he's saying you guys are idiots. We're gonna side with fire giants, or he's gonna say, yeah, sure, I'll help you guys, but in actuality he's lying and he's gonna betray us in 2 seconds. We're just gonna flatten them. I'm willing to give him a shot, but
it's possible that even those who seem heavily aligned with the fire giants might have done so for the sake of safety and power, and may not actually, if they had the safety to oppose the fire giants, may not choose to ally with them. I do wonder if if anyone who is in their situation by circumstance may not be entirely our enemies, but we don't know it without further investigation. However, I am obviously not equipped to discern or gather such information, to extract such information from people in any subtle way as Glenn is.
Look, I think we can figure that out quite easily. About Nedrick. Obviously, I think the only question we have left is what we we have some qualms about offing the servants. Look,
a little bit.
If we have any other better idea, I'm all ears.
Say it so casually.
Well, that's my point. I'm saying if there's a better idea, sure. I'm not saying this is I deeply love this idea and we gotta try this out. But job needs to get done. Needs to get done.
What if we? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna try to make sure I was understanding what you were saying before, that Arapel wants to get out of here as quick as we can and move on to focusing on the Shadow Lords again, right?
I mean, that's definitely his focus, but he's also not. We've made commitments here.
Yeah, we
So,
want to
I'm,
finish
he's
those
not. He's
commitments
not.
and get out.
Yeah, he's not pushing you guys to like drop
Yeah.
those commitments. Yeah, but yeah, that it has been and is. That's why we entered the mountain, and that has always been his focus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where I stand as well. Let's finish what we've started and then move along.
Well, Boulder Bottom would say, if just thinking, if we do get this new government set up and like we have allies with these new Dweger dwarves who we, liberate from the giants and we like drive the giants out, like at that point, won't we be stealing from the new allies we just made by robbing their ancient vault?
I had understood that
Collateral damage.
I had understood that. Oh, you mean the three kings?
Yeah, if we're helping the three kings steal the city's treasure after we liberate the city, like, aren't we just stealing from the people who we just befriended?
Well,
So we have to
fire-
choose between the heist and the rebellion?
Well, we don't have to, but it's just a weird thing we're doing where we're empowering the city then stealing from it.
Well, that's
Or
not
maybe-
the city. That's the fire giants. We're stealing. from.
I've always viewed it as stealing.
Well, I mean, at that point, if we drive the fire
As a part of
giants out,
revolution.
the wealth will be in the possession of the Dweger, right? The deep dwarves? It'll be theirs again, because the fire giants will be gone.
Well, that's why we're doing it first. First, we're stealing from the fire giants. Then we're liberating the city. So technically, it was never the Dwagers.
He just gives you a look.
Uh,
It's a lot of mental gymnastics you just
it-
did there.
part of the chaos of war.
He looks at you too, and he's like, that's a lot of mental gymnastics you just did there. He says, hey, I don't have a investment. I don't really care about these deep dwarves. I think they're scum. So stealing from them is a-okay with me. I'm just saying it's a little weird what
I
we're
have no
doing.
problems stealing from them. Yeah. I mean,
We're
doing
helping them,
a
then we're
favor.
stealing. Yeah, that's our payment. We're just stealing all your money after we help you.
Sounds like
I'm
before
fine
we
with
help
that. We're getting out of here after that anyway,
It's gonna
so
work out.
you never have to come back. They can hate us. It's
Cool.
fine.
All right. So, what are we doing for the rest of the day? Any more RP, or do you want to just pass the day?
Just gonna sit in the corner, and just like groan and cough for the black light.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
wonder, I never used those health potions. I used my own.
The three
and then
kings-
Malon's.
would come back around 5. They would come in and be like, "Whoa, what happened to Malin over there?"
It was a tough fight, guys. Oh, that was a real tough one.
Diddy would come over. She's like, "Are you okay?" She's like tracing all
Did it to
the black
himself.
all over you. It's like,
Oh,
what
I
happened?
feel better now. I feel better now. It was a tough fight. The froggy guy was trying to jump us there. We took out the Dweger, but
Did he
this
turn
is-
you into an obsidian statue? What's with all this like black gook on you?
Do you have
Uh,
any restorative magic? We believe that is what is required here.
She almost instinctively looks at Gears, who like takes her goggles off and says, "What, me?" Hang on a sec. She kind of looks close. She's like, "Wait, what is this?" She pokes at the black stuff coming out of your nose.
I feel like
some of the
The
powder got on me.
what powder?
I'm trying to
The
be-
substance is remarkable. Oh, is this Blackstone? She takes
yeah.
she like looks close. She's like, "Oh, wow. Where'd you get black? What?" And she's just like now like trying to chip some of it off you, which really hurts. It's like
That's ow.
and
I can offer you some of
Diddy's
the
like,
substance.
"Don't take him apart, please." And she says, or sorry, go ahead. What'd you say?
I can offer you some of the substance that caused this if you would assist with our remedying his condition.
Gears' eyes light up. She says, "Oh, you have a deal." And she cracks her knuckles and starts chanting. And she would indeed cast Greater Restoration.
Oh,
But you suddenly are able to move again. As all
Oh,
this
wow,
stuff
I
like
feel,
falls off.
Arapel would get a pouch and like scoop a very generous portion of
Bunch
powder
of
out
like pebbles. Well, it's not powder anymore. It's like blackstone little pebbles that fall off of him because it kind of
Oh no,
coalesced.
I meant like out of what I took from the
Oh, okay.
crates. I would scoop it out of my compartment and give it to her because I just told her I would. So like a pouch is worth, so probably a couple pounds or something.
She says, "Oh yeah, this is amazing. Do you have any more of this stuff?"
It is unfortunately now distributed among a wide number of persons, and some of whom we do not know their intention. They are very recent acquaintances of ours, but they did assist us in.
Like, it was a
retrieving-
tough fight. I go in, like, I just like slap my
He
belt
jumps
on
in.
it.
Malin jumps in and starts like singing his heroics and telling.
Yeah,
us
it was
about
like, look, it was a tough fight. Like, honestly, we from one of the contacts that we met, the bar carousing, that type of stuff, that Glenn had, they obviously tipped us off about this, and as we were running away, we basically threw off this. Some of the convoy was a bunch of this Blackstone stuff. It was a tough fight, and Froggy jumped me, and it got I kind of ingested it during the scuffle, so it was tough.
She kind of tilts her
Not
head and just looks at you guys like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And she just takes the stuff over to her workbench and starts examining it.
Wait, this stuff is. And I'm keeping my hand on your mouth. You're not saying anything for the next 5 minutes, just to make sure. I'm like, actually, this thing is like Blackstone's pretty impervious, right? And if we have a powdered form,
she says, well, if you coalesce it correctly, you don't snort it. Gear says, she says, it's not in its true form. You basically like half-assed formed it when you mixed it with your working Warforged parts. But no, these crumbs that fell off you aren't true Blackstone. She says, I don't even know how to make Blackstone, but this powder is remarkable. It's very strange properties.
Well, can't we use the powder and make that into armor?
She shrugs. She says, maybe. I don't know how that would work, but give me some...
We would have to find a library.
She
or
says,
a research facility of somebody who's made this before. It hasn't been made in cycles, so I assume a more ancient library.
She says, well, there actually are rumors that the Rune Masters knew something about Blackstone. She says, but I don't really know much about that. Maybe some old dwarven library might have some secrets.
Perhaps you want to join us on our primary quest as we seek the Rune Master's knowledge.
Did you tell her about that before?
No.
So she kind of, so like her mouth suddenly goes wide open. She says, "What? What are you guys doing?"
Yeah, man. I thought I should wait 10 minutes before I let Eric pull off the leash.
And with that, we should probably.
If someone would have tried to show her help up, then I welcome it. But
I've been wanting to.
But I also I feel like we've told them a lot, and I didn't realize we hadn't told them that.
Yeah, I think you've been tight-lipped about what you're doing after this. I think you just kind of said we're gonna go our own way, but you never actually said what you're doing.
I think
now that there's a hint that some or all of them may be interested in what we're seeking, even if it's for slightly different reasons, then let's see if they come. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wait on that though, because we are at the end here, and that's like a whole huge discussion.
Wait, what?
What? Go ahead and give me MVP votes. I mean, if anyone was gonna spill it, it would be Arapel.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, you all need to jump in and make sure he doesn't tell shit, because he won't lie.
Is Arapel good? Waffle neutral.
Waffle neutral? What?
Lawful neutral.
Waffle neutral.
Lawful neutral. Okay. I thought you said waffle.
Waffle neutral.
Waffle?
That's Arapel's secret compartment.
With chaotic strawberry. So it's a pretty split vote. But with 2 votes, Malin, you are MVP. Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry. I snorted the line.
I don't know. I don't make these decisions. So
He says,
you are
damn you all for like praising someone else. I must jump into the fray and be praised.
I mean, like last session, I was like, taking everyone on. I'm like one of my greatest fighting feats. This session, I'm like a complete moron. Like one of my dumbest moments ever. God, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't pretend to understand the logic behind MVP anymore.
Well, you've always said we should just vote for whoever made us laugh or who.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely should. I just don't always understand the logic.
Whatever reason we come up with that makes us feel like someone deserves it, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you're wrong.
You did take 2 hits
Definitely made us
from
laugh.
that one dude,
That's true.
and that bought like 1 round for the caravan to escape.
I mean,
as combat goes, like Uslag and Arapel, and like some of us like really didn't have many choices today.
Yeah.
But also there were like because there wasn't a lot of combat. Like even though there was combat, there wasn't a lot. Like they were very brief.
Just running.
Yeah, Chase.
Yeah, Chomsky and Malin made like really epic decisions in some of those moments.
Just running through the streets. Chomsky actually had a logical plan, whereas Malin was just like looking for props.
This guy.
It's like, I got this.
That's not fair. I won.
Like I said, it's like Aragorn running up and just stabbing the Balrog as Gandalf is trying to keep him back. Like, I got this, Gandalf. Get out of here! And just it's like one shot by a Balrog. Ah!
Yeah, and these dudes hit hard. Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Honestly, we had a better chance. Okay, if we had all decided to fight the single dude at the end, like he was tough. Like I mean, like he was hitting like hard. So
Yeah.
it might not have gone well. But I feel like we had a better chance of that than we did against the like what 6
The
or
6?
7
That
of
was
whatever.
insane.
But yeah.
Oh my god.
You actually would have probably killed those things quicker. They didn't have much AC.
Okay.
They just hit hard. They're like glass cannons.
Okay.
So if you could get up on them and like just start smacking them, they go down pretty quick. Because they're like
Our party's pretty good at that.
Our
Noted for
resident whole
future
monster
reference.
dude isn't here, so
that's true. You don't have your cheese monster spell. Auto crit.
Although for last session, I kind of swapped places with him. I was basically holding everyone in place, and I told his character to fireball me multiple times.
Do it.
Do that.
I've had these heist notes or these assassination notes for like 2 sessions now, and we still haven't gotten to it.
Assassination notes. What? Oh, for the
From
Okay.
the defrost, yeah.
Yeah, I planned this a while ago.
Everybody in the party is okay with. I mean, I don't want to speak for Uslag and Arapel, but we're kind of trying to get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, if I wouldn't say that Arapel's like super gung ho about killing anyone, but
Yeah.
but he's definitely seen how this is like an oppressive society that is just not. Yeah, and we've made commitments, and he does honor, even though he personally hasn't made those commitments. He is inclined to honor those. So yeah, us following through with making this revolution a thing is he supports it both because of commitments and because he wants to move along. Yeah.
Cool. And Uslag, I don't know if you're still there.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, she's fine with however it goes. But if there,
Cool.
I mean,
there's a way to minimize the death.
I had fun running this
Yeah.
game. The escape mechanics were more fun than I thought they'd be.
Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was.
I should
That's
do
what
that.
I
liked,
liked,
I should
the
do
addition
wagon
of the
chases more
carriages.
often. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
switched out mending a while ago, so yeah. Never used
Oh,
mending
no.
before, but that could have been great.
Yeah.
I know. Uslag was like, Chomsky, can you fix it? You're like,
Hey, Lou,
Pulls
my
a
AC
soldering iron or something. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Mary.
My AC was reduced in the first combat. Before we ran.
Yeah,
When we
you
were
can
first-
just take an action to fix it.
Oh, an action. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then yeah, that's
Yeah, it just takes your
In that
action
case,
and
I
you
should
can.
have done it before we even encountered the next. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, basically just resecure your armor.
Okay. Fix those straps and that dent. Like bang that dent back the other way.
Yeah, it's kind of abstract, but yeah, you just use an action to fix your armor, basically. They don't permanently reduce your AC.
Well, no, I figured it wasn't permanent. I didn't know like if it was a rest or like what was needed. So yeah.
Not sure how a rest would help your armor. That would be funny though.
I'm not sure either. Well, a rest in the.
Prayer Pelt could.
I thought in the
Yeah,
sense of
yeah.
him having time to.
Oh, like yeah, maybe take an
assess
hour
and
to
repair.
repair.
Yeah.
That'd make
Because
more sense.
Especially as a warforged, because we have to take an hour to like don and doff. So I thought, like, I was expecting you to say it was a long rest. You said it was an action. I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I think it would make sense with either a long rest or I mean, like, I kind of made these guys anyway. These aren't official enemies. So maybe that would make more sense.
Okay.
Like a rest to fix your AC dent.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna head out. Fun time. That was
Okay,
really
yeah,
cool.
too.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Take care.
See y'all
Yeah, I'll
next
head
week.
out too
See you all next
after I.
week.
See you all
Thank
next week.
you.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.